last left off, you, the Crimson Tide, entered the city of Shadeside in the Serac Wastes. You lost Lothric to the Bagman in transit to your destination, but you found a new companion, Zell Jackfoot, as you made your way through the city to the palace. After a brief audience with the Sultan, you came to discover a bit more perspective around Sudi's exile. Seeing as Sudi is seemingly not recognized by the Sultan, you have the opportunity to capitalize on this court's ignorance. Meeting with an old friend of Sudi's by the name of Davi, the party discussed the murderous Belladonna with him before attending a meeting at midnight with Belladonna. So, right now, you guys are currently in the middle of being arrested.
Oh, yeah. So who's arresting us?
Right now, what you have seen, and this will tie into your feat, this is rewinding back a little bit just for clarity's sake. You guys finish the conversation and Belladonna kind of smirks and then waves her hand to dispel an illusion. The illusion covering what she's wearing as, darker robes turns to these white linen robes with a simple white cloth, almost like an altar boy thing. And a simple kind of dagger and then the blade of the red veil at her side. And she kind of turns to walk away. X, you immediately know kind of what this is. So does Sudi, who is right there, but you guys are a little bit more far apart to be able to tell who's where and be able to communicate effectively. As this happens...
Sorry, Simon just dropped a fucking bomb. And it smells so fucking great.
Is it really, really bad?
Whoa. It's like wafting over there.
My nose is mostly stuffed and I smell that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucking bad.
Girl.
I'll smell it.
What you
Oh my God.
She'll lay on the couch next to you and then go... And you'll hear it, and you'll be like, "It's coming!"
Every time you go and pick her up at her parents' house, though, she's always farting. I don't know.
She eats leaves in the backyard all day. She's trying to be a cow. It's not good. So here, we'll adjust the ambiance for nighttime, because that's where you guys are at. This is shortly after midnight. Right now, you were surrounded by what seems to be a collection of Vora clan guards. The people that have come to arrest you in conjunction with these guards are specific elite palace guards, the Sultan's guard, that are currently surrounding and coming into this group where Sudi is. Now, this, the Serenity, this is hard to tell for you because it's upside down, but this owl is Lemba, who is actually a dragonfly. There just is not a dragonfly named in this.
I have a fly.
So, yeah. So they are currently coming in. There are a number of these elite guards right here, and then one very large dragonborn soldier that is... Wow. That is quite a bit more decorated, I guess is the best way to put it. This is X right here, compared to that group. This is you, Serenity, and Celeste over here, along the side further up. And then Zill, you are back here.
Am I seen?
You are all feeling a hand clamp down onto your shoulder. You sense it at first, and you have a moment, and you turn, and you see Davi. And he kind of leans in and says, "Just trust me, go with it." And then puts his hand on your shoulder and kind of gently turns and goes to attempt to put manacles on your wrist behind your back.
I give a look at him and I give a deep scowl. Is it just the two of us?
It's pretty much the two of you over here, but as he's doing this,
there are guards near.
There are guards nearby.
Someone with next to him.
Nope, it is just him.
Okay, and I give a very low-throated growl under my breath and go,
"It will," and he puts his hand kind of the same, the opposite kind of thing that you would see from Belladonna a second ago, and he disguises himself in the Sultan's guard armor. So he kind of places the manacles around your wrists and does not lock them, just has them there. He begins to pull you closer in towards the rest of the group. So the two of you had lost Davi. That's not Davi. That's a monster.
Same.
Trust me. Here. We'll make this Davi for now. The rest of you feel these hands clamp onto your shoulder, and the soldiers begin to just kind of pull manacles out and just kind of like, do not resist, and begin to pull your hands behind your back. All of you. So, unless you guys resist in any way, you will all eventually be dragged towards the center with each one of these guards on you.
Will you resist?
Does anybody want to do anything?
Pissed, but I'm not doing anything.
I give a little show of like moving around like I'm pissed about it. Hands up. Like my hands are behind my back. I'm going with it, but I'm fighting it a little.
Make a performance check.
I'm gonna get that tattooed. Performance check.
Hello, bees. Yeah.
Nope.
You're not even there yet. Fuck, you don't get it yet. They go to an island and they see a bunch of bees, and they do a tour, and they just start saying "hello, bees" over and over. Yeah.
18. What?
18? Okay. There you go.
I'm gonna start that on Thursday.
Season 2?
Season 1.
Oh, you're gonna start on season 1?
Well, I haven't even started it.
It's hours and hours. It's okay though. It'll be good. So ultimately, does anybody want to do anything else as you are being brought together in this group and manacled? No? You accept it? Yeah?
I'd like to say something about it.
Okay. You can attempt to.
Well, what was I gonna say? I had a thing in my head. If anyone else gonna do anything, let me think my thing was my thing.
Okay, that's all
It
right.
was something about bad performance things.
Zill takes a step forward, and as he's coming through, you can see him, and it's like all the gears are turning in his head, and you're just like, what, he's thinking about something, and you just kind of get to the rest of the group, and you go, I don't know, I lost it, and just kind of keep going.
I'll have it, bro. But I'll drop it.
So, ultimately, now I can switch back over because there is no combat there. So you have survived the encounter. That's great. You are all taken by these guards as they kind of stoic, quietly take you. They don't say anything. They just inform you that you are under arrest. And the Dragonborn at the very front continues to walk forward. He has kind of this bronze scales and just continues to walk you forwards. What I will say is you will have probably a minute or two before you approach where they're taking you. You don't know where they're taking you. You would assume wherever you would assume. But they're taking you somewhere.
You said these were the Royal Guard, or these?
These are the Sultan's Guard. They're like, make a history check for me.
Sarah, how am I dying? History check?
Yes.
History check. Bitchin', crit 1.
Crit 1. You have no idea. You have no idea what these guards are or why they're any different from the other ones. You do know the Vora guards.
That's what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah.
Is it like?
And you know
Guard,
that they're
or is it
different.
the Vora Guard?
You know that they're differently adorned. And the Vora guards, one of them has come with. One of them has come with, but the others currently are not. They're pretty much moving on to the rest of their business. You were in the Barrens, which is part of the Vora clan's ward in the city. So, yeah, you're not exactly sure what's going on.
Were there, but would I recognize the bronze dragon as like
Nope, not with a natural one.
that's alright.
We're just walking.
Yep, you're walking. You've got a couple minutes before you eventually arrive wherever they're taking you. So, any conversations you want to have, questions you want to ask, anything you want to attempt in this time.
As we're walking, I'm just like, hey guys, it could be worse. But you want to know what the best part about being a really...
Sudi kind of pipes up. You can say nothing. You can. You need to fly under the radar.
I was just going to say a funny thing. I'm a happy bunny. I'm optimistic.
She just kind of puts her head down and keeps walking.
I would like to remind
Okay.
actually let's play here.
Well, you need to fly under the radar.
So we're just gonna get arrested?
What else would you do?
I don't know, we're following you.
Keep your head down. Try to get through the trial. We'll see what happens. And just kind of literally keeps her head down and keeps walking, staring at her feet as she goes.
Alright. Let's follow suit.
You just kind of follow suit. Nobody does anything else. You slowly make your way through the city in the night. Really, there aren't that many people around. What you otherwise would expect in various smaller cities and towns that you have all been in before, there is, to some extent, beggars and other people that are on the streets at night. There's nobody there. And it's, a relatively warm night, but getting colder as time goes on. And you're kind of thinking to yourself that you're glad that there isn't anybody out here, which is good. And it comes back to just about all of you that Davi had brought up, that the new Sultan had made what is effectively a homeless camp out of the Crimson Bride's temple that was near the Barrens, that is designed to keep people safe and off of the streets. So, neat, and you don't see any, which is weird because you normally would in most other places of the world. Some people fall between the cracks. It seems like there's a very conscious effort to keep people from falling between the cracks here. But you are brought forward and into the Desert Emerald, the inner district of the city. You pass by these luxurious mansions, but as you saw the day before, all of their greenery is dead, wilted. There's plenty of water and other supplies out in the rest of the city, seemingly not enough to support such a lush environment within this inner Desert Emerald gem shape. Something that seems to be relatively recent. Now, you're taken into the palace and brought back to the familiar throne room. You are held outside of the doors for a time while somebody goes in, and then eventually you are brought into the Sultan's throne room. It is late, it is dark, and there are candles. And that's just about it for that light in the room. What you're looking at otherwise is an empty throne for the moment. He's currently seemingly getting summoned. No one is around there otherwise.
Guys, they're gonna wake him up in the middle of the night just for him to confirm this.
Yes, that is his job.
Oh, fuck, okay.
They could otherwise throw you in prison, but they're currently waking him up because he just had an audience with you. But over time here, I have to let the you do have salsa, but you're not doing salsa, you're just doing the scoops. Okay, that's a bold decision. Alright, so you are all brought in, and you are allowed, for the most part, you are all allowed, for the most part, into the throne room proper, and eventually the Sultan himself does arrive.
Okay, good. Let's see.
There you go.
Is there any more?
Now, here's the question for you. Right now, yeah, just be careful of that piece. What you are looking at, Davi disappeared. There he is. I'm going to put Davi here. And then we're going to put the rest of you here somewhere as well. My question for you is where you would all like to specifically be. Celeste, where would you like to be on this half of the room? It will, depending on if you go into combat or not.
Oh, okay.
This person right here is Davi.
Where is me?
You are floating in the air right wherever I place you.
I think right there is good.
Okay.
I think right there.
Let's see. X. What would you like to be? Do you want to be right next to Davi?
Yeah, because he was the one that had me
Yep.
kind of shackled. I was
a good
staying
point.
next. He's really holding me.
Let's do this, because I have the unique characters thing here. Why am I making it more complicated when I have all your stuff preset? Celeste, you are here. And let's see, Serenity, where would you like to be on here?
Behind my friend.
Back behind as far as possible. There. All right. Zil, where would you like to be within your cluster?
I'll go
Oop. There.
2 squares over from Celeste.
So right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Sudi will be as far back behind as many people as possible. And let's find Lemba. Is she not in here?
She already passed me.
Yeah, she's dead.
But it doesn't matter, she's on the fly.
You're right. That's right. This is you currently with Sudi.
2023.
Lembo big.
There.
Make her a big dragonfly.
So, for now,
Tiny dragonfly.
Just a regular neck fly now.
what I can do...
Big.
Oh, nope, this is the smallest this gets.
Sick. All right.
All right, so this is... I'm gonna... Are you good being right here, Zil?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. Because then there is
Are they
this.
concerned that you're just not
Guards
here?
may not know.
They currently don't seem to know. Now,
They must have a concern.
the Sultan kind of finds his seat. The interesting thing that you notice, remember the crown that was around his head is floating kind of gold dust flakes, kind of magically hovering around his head, is still present. It does not seem to go away. It's almost like if you took a halo and just pulled it down to right here, and there's like a half band that floats from about the temples forward. So he sits there for a moment and just kind of looks at all of you. He looks fucking tired, but he gets up and dutifully does his job. He takes a seat on the throne and looks to the guards and just kind of looks to them. What is it you do? What is it that you need as you disturb me in this late hour? And the guards just kind of slowly look at each other, and kind of the bronze scale dragonborn steps forward. He's currently right next to the throne, reflecting his ability to be one of the more elite guards. He kind of explains, we received a tip about insurrectionists meeting in the Barrens, and working with Vivora clan guards, placed informants to understand and take in their meeting, information-wise, and ultimately we gained the insights we needed to make an arrest. The Sultan says, very, very well. We can hold this trial. We may begin with opening remarks from the guards. Now, this is a minigame. Just for you guys. The way that this works is that you all have a certain level of standing.
It's like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh stats.
It is. It is.
Fuck us.
So,
Southern Blue Eyes Winter.
No, it was the one that gave me like the 9 cards.
you need Exodia.
Yeah, but like, bitches, do you think we're really lucky enough to get Exodia?
I'm very.
This app has Exodia as a win state, as like a pre-done video. I love that. Fuck, I can't get out of it though. There.
Town.
So ultimately, you guys, I'm gonna take this back here.
That's rude.
You guys are currently in a standing situation where you have, and for now I'll just put it on this screen. You have a standing of 5,000.
Okay.
This is not the best way to do this. Oh, I can fix that. That's even better.
Sounded like text.
But you guys can, over time here, there are a certain number of opening statements and just general statements that you're able to make. And then what you're able to do is effectively rebut is what you can do, is one of the opponent group's statements. Pretty much. Yeah, exactly. So now you see why. So, there. So the opening statements that the current guards are going to be making, as they have the first thing. They have the first opening statements. You all have the chance. The way that this will end up working is they get an opening statement, you get an opening statement, and then from there they get a statement, you get to rebut. You get a statement, they get to rebut, and then they get another one, same thing, and then you get another one, and then they have to make their final decision. Only one person can either make the statement or rebut, so make your choices wisely.
Is there a certain number of turns each person gets, or is it just who gets?
You just, if they don't roll well, they may not be nearly as trusted.
Okay.
And so if you like have somebody that does something and they try to lie and they get caught in the lie, they might not be as well received later. That kind of a thing. So
Well, shouldn't be flying for the phone.
you can on Wild Shape.
Now is not the time to talk about that.
Hi, don't mind me, I was a bug.
You like already.
You pop out and be like, objection.
That is the ultimate objection. So the palace guards, or at least the Vora guard that was there, takes a step forward and says, Your Eminence, we worked with the palace guard to investigate rumors of treason, conspiracy, and other crimes within our territory. As such, we bring forth these criminals for the trial and your judgment under the charges of treason, conspiracy to assassinate the Sultan, and conspiracy with terrorist groups. And just kind of, he steps back and nods his head respectively, and the Sultan kind of turns and looks to your group. And what is your opening statement? You had a question, though?
Oh, my mom's leaving. My mom and my dad are leaving Hawaii now, so safe travels. For me.
Oh, cool.
Good. Safe travels.
Hold on. Where are you whimpering that to?
Medicated track. You are also telepathic.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you could telepathically tell us.
So,
Who would I trust that?
who is speaking for your group right now as the opening statement?
Sweetie or at?
She, if you kind of turn to look at Sudi, she keeps her head down and kind of shies back and further behind people. She does not want to be speaking.
I'm gonna say it to X.
We were sent here by their ally. Help them. They're not crazy those people. Alright. X is for Amelia. There's no fucking mistakes. Expertise.
Oh my god.
So my arms are still clasped kind of loosely behind
Yes,
me.
all of you are still manacled. Yours are not locked.
No one knows that though.
Yeah.
Behind me, and I kind of, do one of these, like I'm gonna take a step forward, and as I do, I crouch down onto one knee and like I'll bow to like the best way I can. And then, and I keep my head bowed, and I go, we were sent here by, I guess,
Amelia.
I was trying to think of her father's name. Well, technically, no, but we were sent as, because he's the one ruling the.
Yeah, he's technically the ruler, but right now he survived an assassination attempt, and she is serving as regent until he
So
recovers.
she's kind of running the
Yeah.
place. Okay.
And he is old at this point. He's probably not much longer for the world. She's about to succeed the throne.
We were sent here by the current reigning regent, Princess Amelia Ramont, and tasked with returning your diplomat home safe, as we agreed to also go after the slavers in the deep dune sea. We were not here to cause any harm to you. We came here seeking a friendship. We came here seeking an alliance. I just stay bowed.
I'm trying to finish that
Kind
up.
of stayed, and I just kind of stopped talking.
I'm trying
Keep
to,
my head. I keep kind of stand there, stand up, but I kind of keep my head bowed.
he kind of nods. Very well. The trial will commence. First, the accused will have a chance to speak to defend themselves in their actions against these charges. Your charges of treason, conspiracy to assassinate the Sultan of this land, and conspiracy with terrorist groups within this territory. What say you to these charges?
Kind of side-eye Sudi, see if she's gonna say anything.
Stays quiet. You can see that she's frustrated, but she's trying really hard to not say anything, which is hard for her.
I raise my head and I basically look him in the eye. And I go, I do not deny we were meeting in the Baron shipyard. But we were asked there by Belladonna, by a young woman by the name of Belladonna Brunard. Yep. Okay, I got it. I'm getting there. I'm a little slow today. Yeah. Belladonna Brunard. She is of clan blood and has they said only clan blood. Okay.
I mean, it's whatever you would assume.
Oh, she's whatever. Never mind. Said it. You said it. X would assume she's of clan blood based on certain information. And is undergoing the trial
Relat away.
is undergoing the Relat away in order to take the throne from underneath you, Your Majesty.
Bring her down.
We were in the process of going after her. We do not want her to take over. We do not believe that she would be an allied force for anybody. She wishes to bring back the slaves. She wishes to bring back chaos and hardship and rule it just the way the Golden Hope once did.
Sudi kind of bristles a little bit and just doesn't say anything. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Fuck me and everything I own. 4.
4. All right. Roll a d4 for me.
3. 1. Fuck me.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't understand the this part, but I totally think that's bad.
If I
Yes.
guess if we run out of hit points, we go to fuck.
There, it's a scale out of 10. This is where you stand on a scale out of 10.
Oh, so it's
In standing
it
wise.
would go up if we roll
If
really well.
you persuade and then roll well enough, you can go back up.
Well, okay.
Yes. So
Rolling with that.
the Sultan kind of crosses his arms and leans forward. I can't help but notice you nowhere in your statement deny meeting with an insurgent and a radical. If you were in the process of bringing this individual to justice, why not speak to the guard? Why not speak to me, as you had only seen me a few hours before? Why, then, confess under the court in this trial that you plead guilty to each of these charges by merit of your own admission? And the kind of Vora guard and the other individual that's there from what seems to be the Vora clan, seemingly holding a bunch of those same symbols, have their chance for a rebuttal. We understand that the potentially covert means that these individuals may have taken could be understood as a means of capturing a slippery individual. However, I would encourage your eminence to understand that covert missions and efforts within the wastes typically are led to be powerful alibis, farces that allow for a wide variety of action beneath their care. Regardless of the current outcome, the fact that they were not willing to work with you or the local enforcements would mean that they are potentially meddling powers from the Remont Empire. Consider this. Alright. Roll a d4 for me.
1.
1. Ooh, I made this too big. Alright. They kind of turn to the rest of the Vora clan. They explain these charges then in more detail. And the individuals kind of pipes back up. Your Eminence, the individuals of this group, while not individually powerful on their own, are sent by a foreign power. This cannot be understated in importance. I would urge you to recognize that while your efforts to make peace with the Remont Empire are just and true, the individuals from the Remont Empire may or may not share your virtues. These individuals are a testament to the Vermont Empire, and we would recommend that we treat them as foreign individuals as long as they are not of clan blood. And the Sultan kind of nods. Yes, well, that would be nice to determine who is of clan blood and who is not. Who wants to roll a d4?
That would be 4.
A 4. Because you guys even out a bit.
Oh, it was good. Okay.
He basically said, I'm putting into question your policy. It's the way that it was taken.
Because he rolled shit.
He rolled shitty.
Yeah.
You guys have a rebuttal for that, though.
They basically said we were
They said
trying to ally with.
They said you might be trying to be friends with these people, but we can't be sure that they share the sentiment. They're doing these things, and it's established that they're doing these things. They confessed. How can we be sure that they are not meddling as a foreign power?
Do you guys have anything to say, or are you okay if I trust? It's not.
Try something.
Try something.
Yeah. I trust you.
It's very fluent, but redneck karate. Redneck karate. I tell the guard behind me, and I tell him to lift up my little scarf piece, not my breastplate, but the scarf piece that hangs, down to about here.
Okay.
And I tell him, lift it up.
This is Davi.
Yeah.
So he kind of cocks his head slightly and then gently lifts.
When he lifts it up. Sorry, patience. So you guys can see. You see this symbol hanging from around my neck. See this thing?
Kind of arrowhead-ish type
Kind of
symbol.
arrowheadish here.
Yes.
And I go, may not, like, redneck karate, I guess. I am not of clan blood, but I lived with the
Vora clan.
Vora, I want to say the Vora clan. 7 years.
They're also the Thunder Speakers if you want.
That's
Yeah.
I was a raider with the Thunder Speakers for 7 years in the Dune Sea. And as I'm still talking, I kind of mid-sentence go, now lift up the back part of my scarf and turn me around.
They do, and lift slightly.
And over my shoulder as I'm talking, you see a deep scar running along where my spine is. And it's like, about yay big. Or whatever.
Like 6 inches.
Like 6 inches, and you can tell it's scarred. And I go, Belladonna, this is where she attacked. This is where she tried to kill me. We have no interest in working. We went there to kill her.
Make another persuasion check. Subtract 2 from whatever you roll.
Dice jail.
Dice.
They can give you,
Roll.
Here.
there you go.
Give me dice.
The one that's an actual trash can, yeah.
Roll 2 crit ones one crit 1 and 1 4. Alright, so -2, but plus my perception bonus
Persuasion.
or persuasion.
Yep.
15.
15. 15 after subtracting?
After adding and subtracting.
Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. The Sultan kind of snaps, and a young woman comes running off from the side in weirdly similar-ish clothes to what Sudi tends to wear, but just slightly different. And she rushes over and just kind of starts inspecting the scar, and is looking at it and trying to understand it more. You get the sense Yeah, no, she understands. She turns and starts speaking in Karakian. For those of you that understand, she basically says, yes, this wound was made by one of our blades. And then kind of the Sultan nods and sends her back off, and she disappears back off into the shadows, seemingly one of the court clerics, similar to what Sudi would have been. At the same time then, he kind of nods. Your time with the Vora clan is not understated and appreciated. Tell me where you earned this wound. Was it in our lands? It is not a fresh wound. You had run-ins with her before with your time with the clan?
In my rough Karakian, or my Mendon, I said no. In the Vermont Empire, she attacked us.
The Vora clan official kind of steps forward. Says, the wound was old. We cannot be sure that this is not otherwise self-inflicted. As you can see, there is one of their own that carries a similar blade. Sudi, who has a Kopesh on her. We cannot be sure that this is not something that would be a cover. Something made and recovered from in rapid time, even on the journey over to our lands. I caution you, Your Eminence, to be mistrusting until they are proven innocent. Kind of steps back. We would like to roll a d4, and you can roll a d4 for your arcade.
I can roll before.
All right.
What you want to start?
Well, I want to try one for those.
Two.
Sorry, I'm gonna roll.
I just want to feel this. It's so soft. I love it.
All right.
This is
Yep.
Sorry.
You are the left. You are at 6,000.
Okay.
Then it's the one that lands on top.
okay. So the 3.
Yep.
Yes. So a 3.
Yeah.
Currently, he does not fucking believe the Vora official. They are technically at a negative.
Oh shit! Negative 1,000.
For the group, have something that I want to try, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Is this going to try something?
I think so.
Insulting him is not going to
Debuting new shit.
No, because
Yeah.
so true time for a little backstory on Zil. His entire back is filled with like scars and wounds from his past, and they're more recent. So I'm thinking that his scars that are more recent will show versus your scar, which is a lot older, to prove that it wasn't created more recent than what I have on my back. But we don't. think it's gonna-
Technically, she attacked me like 2
Like a week or so ago, yeah.
weeks in the game.
So that's
Yep.
not too long.
But really, that's still old.
Old enough that they know it wasn't this evening.
Yeah,
And
it
plus,
wasn't
it
this
depends on the kind of.
Oh, well then, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I like the thought you were going
That's-
with on here, but I think that was gonna fuck us because
Because then it would have been a deception roll.
yeah,
I
So,
have good deception.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just have really good persuasion, and you saw me roll a.
so
True, good point.
the Vora clan gets one more statement, and you get one more rebuttal.
Right.
The Vora clan official kind of flustered, steps in and kind of says, Your Grace, please, do not mistake the Ramontian individual's ties to this individual as something benign. They are a potential threat to your rule and your life. I would encourage you to be more careful and encourage you to consider the fact that these individuals may yet need to prove themselves in a much more meaningful way. If I may, please find a punishment that would fit their crime, as they have admitted and pled guilty to all of the charges already. If I might remind you, the court operates on these charges.
Guilty?
You want that to be your rebuttal?
No. He didn't plead guilty, did he?
Not technically, but we didn't deny it either. Because I did say I do not deny us meeting.
Yeah. Which they immediately jumped on and went, see? So,
We're trying to convince him that it's not why we met. We met her to fucking try and kill her.
so, you all, as he finishes that up, says, please, take into account that they have already, within their first statement, pled guilty to the charges in question for this court. Another trial may be completed to determine any other information that must be completed or gleaned from these individuals, but for the charges that are in question for this trial itself, they have already pled guilty. They're gonna make their check. Okay. Who would like to rebut? This is the final statement of the trial.
Zill would fuck it up, so he's not gonna say nothing.
The only thing that I would say is, like,
You also have not tapped Davi yet. Davi's in the chamber, and he was there.
I think I'm gonna say,
I will allow you, if you want, you can make a statement and then try to get him to weigh in as well.
yeah, I think what I'm gonna say is, why would we be trying to gain your throne if we were there to kill Belladonna in the first place? She's trying to gain your throne with this ritual she's performing. We have witnesses. All of us are witnesses. Even the...
Well, I guess you wouldn't know.
Oh, but I wouldn't know that!
You would know that.
You would
only,
not know.
Only I would know.
No,
Davi-
but you could make a statement. If that's one, if you want that to be your statement. Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
See if physical dice would be doing me good today. What? Perception?
Persuasion.
16.
16. Roll a d4 for me.
That is a 4. Oh my gosh!
So, oop,
10,000 to 0 barrel. You said it was a scale of 1 to 10.
yeah.
You're the first.
So, at the same time, if you want, you can tap Davi.
I think I would say that and then maybe
I would, after you're done speaking, I turn around and I
Kind of nod.
kind of nod and I look at him and go,
He's not there.
"Whoa, you bastard!"
You take a second to look around, and he's standing in the middle of the two groups. There's the Sultan kind of looks at this guard that has seemingly taken a different stance and is in a different, like, left their posts. It is. It is interesting. For a moment, what the rest of you see is a cloaked figure that is standing in the middle of you, dressed as a guard. And they pull a mask made out of gold, pure gold, from their cloak. And they place it over their face, and then they wave their hand, and the rest of the illusion fades, and they're dressed as Dabi was before. But their face is still obscured.
smart.
And he kind of speaks up, but puts his thumb to his throat, and his voice comes out altered, so that it's not the same either. As the mask comes out and is placed over the face, though, the rest of the court kind of lets out a gasp. And there's a minute of, like, holy shit. He kind of speaks up. The individuals from the Remont Empire speak truth. The individuals that have come here met with this individual and met with me in turn. Ideas of their guilt in association with terrorist groups in line to capture your throne are false. It is the intelligence of the Golden Silence that individual clans are beginning to turn against you and your court. At the same time, these individuals from the Remont Empire, being new in the lands, have an enemy from their own territory that they pursued to this land, and therefore were not aware. I would encourage your eminence to take heed for the Golden Silence's opinion on this matter. And he just kind of stands there and just kind of waits. And the Sultan kind of, after kind of leaning back in his chair out of surprise, just kind of leans back forward. Make a history check, the two of you can. Zil and X, you two can.
14.
Okay.
Saki likes a bone.
Oh, it looks like she does. What you got?
That's a 6.
A 6? You don't really know what they are. You've heard these ghost stories. The Golden Silence are what is effectively a secret police of the people. They are fact finders and informants that serve as a management group that monitor everybody. The clans, the clan leaders, the individual businesses, the Sultan himself. They are the people that maintain information as a place of order and make sure that everybody within the Serac Waste is not behaving improperly or being sketchy or being corrupt. So they basically are anonymous. They are the spy organization that operates out of the Serac Waste, monitoring the Serac Wastes. They are not tied to the Sultan or anybody else. The Sultan kind of leans forward and says, I respect and appreciate the thoughts of the Golden Silence on this matter. Who would like to roll a d6 for me?
D6? No, nothing wrong. I'll get to know my D6.
This is the Illuminati coming down in physical form to talk to the head of a nation.
Not
You roll a 2.
Bush.
So, 12,000 to 0.
Hey, the Vikings can blow it in the fourth quarter. Hold on.
The Sultan,
It's not over till it's over.
the Sultan kind of thinks for a moment. The Vora clan representative starts to speak up and he silences him. I have heard these arguments and I appreciate and as you turn to look at where Davi was, he's not there. You look around the throne room, he is nowhere to be seen. He's just fucking gone. Well, he's just gone. He said his piece. But you all kind of look at the Sultan here and are trying to get a sense of what he's about to say because he takes a bit to think. I appreciate the insights of all parties here. While you have pled guilty, you have not pled guilty. And that has left me with a bit of a challenge in terms of judgment for your group. In whatever wisdom I gained on the Relat Alway, I have determined that due to your standing with the Remont Empire and the supposed animosity you have with this individual Belladonna, it is worthwhile for this court and myself as the Sultan to err on the side of international relations. I will allow you to remain within the city. You will not be placed under guard or watch or imprisoned. Our Our deal will remain standing. You will address and deal with the slavers. I do not care if you capture or kill these slavers, though capturing them would be more beneficial as they may stand a similar trial that you all have had now. For now, due to the supposed animosity that may be remaining between you, the Crimson Tide, and the rest of the Vora clan, despite your relationship with them, stay as my guests in the palace until you are prepared to depart. I would also request of you, as proof of your innocence in this matter, capture this Belladonna. Bring her before me in the court. Allow her to stand trial and prove that she, the person that you have met with, is truly your enemy, as it will become apparent very quickly. For now, have a rest. I will speak with you all in the morning. And he kind of gets up and just leaves. He looks exhausted, and he kind of waves to the guards, and they begin to just unshackle you all.
Oh, good deal.
She just kind of shakes off her cuffs and goes, oh, that's good.
The guards are kind of like, let's kind of move on.
Whip my arms around like a magician. I'm like,
We good?
You are good. In theory, you are within the throne room, surrounded by guards, but they don't seem to have any animosity towards you. They're just watching and waiting. One makes his way forward. It says, I will show you to your quarters. And just kind of continues to lead you, as long as you would follow, to wherever you'll be staying. Then the palace.
Oh, we're staying in the palace.
Yeah. He's putting you up because he does not trust them to come after you.
We won! Fair and square!
Oh my gosh!
One of that one.
I don't know. I found a website that just has a few different
when you
ones.
say fair and square?
Fair and
Okay, I want to make sure. I'm like, you missed an opportunity because I think you should have said. I'm done. I'm sorry. I don't listen.
That's okay, I know. I still love you.
Oh.
So, would you all like to do anything else, or are you just going to follow them along?
Fantastic. We're gonna follow along.
I'm just like bunny skipping away, being just like, we'll find me a room. We'll find me a nice comfy room to kick back, relax, and sleep.
Serenity, you want to do anything?
I honestly don't know. We just got out of a fucking freaking court trial.
Rocky, will you bring me down a glass of water, please?
Yeah, hit me with soda.
Please.
You do not drink one.
Thank you.
Hit me.
Lemba, do you stay fly for a little bit still?
Buddy, bitches.
So I
I was kind of waiting until she
yeah,
got
there's no mold growing in it. I'm pretty sure I cleaned it last time I did a couple months ago, but
I would like to not be fly in front
Yep.
of
Sudi like to do it.
Sudi is currently just kind of pulling ahead towards the rest of you, and she's like, you just head to the room, just go, and just starts walking as quickly as she can.
No one else, and I'd like to turn.
I guess I just flop on a cushion or a bed.
Yeah, you all pretty much make it into the room. The guard shows you there. There's one door along this hallway, and they open the room in what seems to be almost what is effectively the presidential suite. There is a very nice kind of open to the air balcony area that is covered as a roof.
There's a balcony.
And it's pretty much a room, but one whole wall is missing, and it just overlooks the ocean. And then there's a railing, and then there's roof above it, so that if there were to be rain in the desert, it is not a problem. And off to the side are 4 different doors. You all, otherwise, this main room is kind of a table and chairs, a seating area. It's like the presidential suite where you can be. And the guard kind of shows you in and says, if you have need of anything, I will be just outside the door. Let me know and I will send an individual to guide you whatever you might require. He kind of shuts the door and leaves you all to your business.
I am no longer offline.
So no longer buzz.
Well,
No more buzz, bitches.
getting arrested never looked so good.
Yeah.
Keep it down.
Good.
Oh, I just stubbed my toe.
So, you guys are all in the presidential suite. Lumba has buzzed the bitches. And you are left to your own devices.
Does anyone have some cups? Let's celebrate.
There are cups in a small little, kind of almost like a bar area off to the side.
Some cups.
Yeah,
take some cups.
Other drinks nearby.
There are a number of drinks available. You do not recognize any of them, but they look exotic.
Just gonna grab one that looks fruity and just like start
same.
down in it.
They're all in kind of this reddish glass. And one of them is like wrapped with what almost feels like, rough grit sandpaper, but not really.
Would I know what some of these drinks are by smelling them since I live in a bar?
You can make a history check if you like.
We're gonna do it on this one because my dad did not roll good last time. Oh, back on history. It's a 14.
A 14. You know, out of the 3 bottles, 2 of them. And the one that you do not know is the one that has kind of the sandpapery piece around it.
Which one is the sweet one?
The sweet one would be the one in the middle, which
Great.
is, as what is effectively a dragon fruit wine.
Great. Just like, I smell him just like a scary lady. Well, you never really told me your name.
Didn't we do that?
I think you did, but to be fair, this is hour 9 of him knowing you. So,
So I need, just like, well, what's your name again?
Slot. I don't know. I don't have a show. Come on, dude.
I just asked what your name was.
Come on, what do you want?
Great. You just said you want something sweet. This is sweet. It's a dragon fruit wine.
Just start shocking.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Dragy.
Sudi kind of goes and grabs the sandpaper one and goes and flops down on the couch that overlooks the ocean and just kind of pulls the cork out and just starts chugging.
Can I just find another similar fruity one and just start pouring it into the glass?
There isn't another fruity one. The other one is more of kind of a robust, kind of almost the really tanniny wine. So like it kind of works, but it's like kind of bitter.
That's fine. I'll just take that and use my prestigiation.
Yes, you can do whatever there.
Prestigiation. I wanted to make it more fruity flavored,
Yeah.
and it's just poured into a couple glasses to share.
There you go.
Yeah, take one.
I'm actually gonna. Oh, you said
Yeah, I'm gonna take some first.
Yeah, take one.
I sang Karakian to Sudi being just like, you better give me a shot of that because I've never had that and I'm now.
She kind of just pulls it down. Did you want to get packed up?
I was
After everything that I've just gone through, hell yeah, too.
She pours you some, and then just kind of turns to you, Lemba, and says, "You need." Ooh, fine. Pours you. She doesn't give you the bottle. She pours some.
Great. I chug it. I can chug in the wine.
Make Constitution saving
How
throws.
fast can I chug this wine?
Yeah.
Con save.
Yep.
14.
14.
What is one?
Please tell me that's saved. Damn it! It's probably like a 15 that's saved.
Yeah, I don't drink too much of mine. I just drink like a little.
9. Cool. You're fine. It hits you, and for the both of you, it hits you, and it just absolutely is like a punch right to the back of your throat, and it wells back up into your sinuses, and it just way distilled alcohol. It is also very salty. So it's like kind of almost like a brine wine, but not quite. You're struggling. you can't do much. You like take a deep swig of it, and you take a deep swig, and you come back down. You are technically stunned for a minute.
I had to. Everybody told me the whole lot.
Can I find some food or snacks anywhere?
There are some meager things. They're like cocktail hour appetizer things, but they're like set there relatively. Like it's nothing really fancy or nothing really filling, but you know.
Give it to Lembo. Lembo, you're too drunk. You need to eat something.
No, this is actually great. I want to see her get drunk.
No.
At least for a moment, she's still sitting there holding in the glass, going. Before eventually she snaps out of it.
No more foolish for the week. Any more wine?
Still have the bottle.
Excellent.
Sudi is just going to town on this salt wine.
I go up to X and I grab the bottle of wine that Sir Andy was having. I'm just like, thanks for getting us out of that shit, because I had no idea how we were going to get to this. And I pour her a big jug of it. I'm just like, trust me, you're going to want this. And
It's kind of like
it's going to be to your taste.
It's kind of like a bitter wine. Like a when you have wine that's way too many grape skins. That kind of thing.
I made it fruity for you.
Next takes the glass and nods and goes like this.
You forget.
Your knowledge.
Make a sleight of hand check if you want.
It's like I'm in the Emperor's New Groove. I'm just like, like fucking wrong. Fucking let's do that.
Perception.
Let's go. Sleight of fucking
Okay,
hand,
that perception's
bitches.
actually pretty good.
Me first.
Where's my 20?
Well, no, you're first, and you're the one playing hand in it.
19 first.
19. Okay.
First.
14.
16.
So you're like, wow, she pounded that. And you see from the side, as you're there kind of along the side, her go, and like it goes into a potted plant.
I say nothing.
And you're just like,
I give her a thumbs up.
yeah.
That was taste. Spinach. Very tasty. I'm just kind of sitting by I'm leaning against the wall by the door with a balcony. It's just kind of overlooking the ocean.
This is technically all one big balcony.
Oh, I thought
It's like
they
there's-
were all like sitting in the room. I was
It's
thinking,
it's a big room where basically one wall is just not there, and it serves as like a railing that overlooks, and then there are side rooms that lead to somewhere else.
Okay.
I'll let you kind of like in a corner. It means I'm like getting drunk.
Relax. Don't get it. Alright, we just party.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? What you doing? You're here, and Sudi is doing everything she can to finish that bottle.
I want to play a game.
I like it.
I want to play Liar's Dice.
What is
What?
I pull out a bag of dice that I have, because I'm a performer. I know I got this, so don't say I don't.
Sure. You would have the ability to get dice anywhere along your adventures.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like, just playing Liar's Dice. And we're playing it with drinking rules.
Okay.
So,
I'm interested.
anybody actually know how to play like real Liar's Dice?
No. You're gonna have to teach us.
It's pretty simple. So you have 6 dice, and your goal is to roll them without anybody seeing them, and you're gonna look at them, and you're gonna say whichever number you want, and it's a bluffing game. So if I say 3 threes, I'm guessing to see what you guys also rolled. So if I have 3 threes under mine, and I'm thinking that you also roll 3s, I can say 5 threes. Everybody who reveals it, then, if there are 5 threes there, I win. But if you call me out on my bluff and there's not 5 threes,
I have?
then I lose and have to take a break.
It's like bullshit.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And if you don't have some,
Sudi,
Dice. Got whole bunches of dice.
They're so cute.
Sudi kind of
Player,
You know what?
pulls Sudi kind of pulls the bottle from her lips for a minute.
we have one. We have one more. Oh, I can see. Oh, I can follow.
No, just yourself.
Sudi kind of pulls the bottle away for a second, says, "Why not roll one? And since secrets are such a big deal, whoever has the lower has to share a secret. We need to get to know the bunny man. How a better way?"
Sure, why not?
Are you gonna partake in these games, Judy?
Oh no.
That's what
I can ask her anything that I want in Brachien and no one else can understand it. Not even.
Okay, what are we playing? What do we need to roll?
You're rolling one die.
I'm rolling a dice. Okay.
Rolling a die. Who's all playing?
Okay.
Is it just-
I just want to watch for the first.
Sudi is sitting on the couch and turning to kind of watch and listen,
Six.
but she's kind of just slowly sipping on that bottle, just kind of like,
That's just one. And whoever has.
One of y'all.
Are we doing the lowest number?
whoever has the lower one.
Whoever has the lower one, it's just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of y'all better be telling us.
What'd you roll?
Now, bro.
I roll.
I rolled a 5.
Well, it's just the three of us
It's
playing.
just a bridge. Unless
What do we next? We'll play.
I said we should play Liar's Dice and Studi said everybody rolls 1, and whoever has the lowest out of the roll has to share a secret, so we decide on that.
Alright.
Notably, Sudi is not playing.
1d6. 1d6.
Judy is not playing.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
So we'll see what you roll.
Next we'll play. I rolled a 3.
You got the lowest.
You
You have to share a secret.
Thank God, because I have no.
Share a secret or take a drink. A real drink.
You don't know. If we're allowed to pick to drink, I will play.
Come on, have a drink. Share a secret. We have to share a secret.
I am out.
Great.
I'll take her.
You're not working to share with people.
Yeah.
No, you can share a secret.
I just have a sideways Lemba and go. Like looks at her and goes,
I had some really strong mood and like a whole
Yeah.
"I don't know more."
She was technically stunned for a minute after taking a big enough swig of this stuff.
I had my glass over to see I'm like, Judy, hit it.
I would
Pours a little bit more.
I sip it this time.
Sippy it slowly.
You guys are going through this bottle real quick.
Just thinks about it for a second, and then she says, "I committed a crime that put somebody else in prison many, many years ago."
Oh, I mean, we all been there, right?
Shared her secret. Extra kind of shakes her head and goes,
Yeah, no, we
not
said nothing about details.
Alrighty. Should we roll again?
Fine.
Are you playing this time, Serenity?
Oh,
I was playing.
"Sticks."
oh man. Oh, no. What did you roll?
5.
Oh,
All the one as well.
Oh,
No, you both should. You can't get lower than a 1.
Who's going first?
Ladies first. I'm a gentleman.
Don't you dare.
I'm a gentleman. Ladies first.
Ladies first. All right, Zill, spill it.
I'm the one and only man's man.
Man's man.
Oh my girls.
you knew.
Again?
Share a secret.
God damn it, another gay man in my group on my Christian Minecraft server. Gay man on my Christian Minecraft server. God damn it.
Sudi actually just kind of goes to the door and just kind of pushes it open. We need more of this. It hands over the empty bottle of that sandpapery stuff, and the guard just kind of nods, and then she shuts the door and goes and flops back on the couch. The desert air and breeze is kind of coming in nicely. It's kind of a nice
So
night.
you like guys?
Yeah, but I didn't think that was.
That was not actually. That was. Hey
I
guys.
didn't think it was.
Hey guys. Is it just me? Do we only ever pick up the gay one? The gay ones do die first.
Whoa.
You get
What do you mean? What? The guy guys always talking. What do you mean about that? Why are you talking about the gay guys always dying first?
Just leaning against the window. Died of unnatural habit. It was not fall.
Sudi kind of X stabbed the last one.
Because he
You stabbed the last one?
because he took me. He deserved it.
You know, now I'm starting to see a pattern between you two. I see a pattern. I think you two are actually made for each other.
Me and Rafi?
No.
No.
The way you were pointing, it was like.
Come here, honey!
I got a nice sausage package. I got a nice package for you, though. Hey, what should do it?
Well, of course, didn't you also? I started a fire and...
Yeah, you did kill that. You did light a hospital on fire. Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You missed a lot, Jill.
Apparently,
You
that
missed a lot.
Well,
you were trying to. Anybody know you were everywhere. All these papers.
and then we lost one of our cameras.
You just sit there going, yup. But you
Right.
Well, we did.
Should I be sharing a secret or not?
Yeah.
The explanation of there was paperwork, so we burned the building down. It's
Fuck the IRS. You wanted to get out and not have anybody know we were there.
why is the Crimson Tide the epitome of be gay do crimes? Oh my god.
Right. So I'm sitting here with a fuck of crazy ass listeners.
We get our shit done.
We'll tell stories after the secrets.
Right. Okay. So secrets.
Bible.
My Bible.
Yeah, you mentioned when we could buy all the trees from someone about a Bible.
Yeah.
You want to kill someone?
I don't necessarily see the death. I just didn't want to.
Oh, wait.
My rival is my rival's in the Doke Kingdom, and yeah, he wanted me to go with him, and I told him no. But that's not really a secret because I kind of already told you that already.
But why is your Bible?
Yeah, what makes him your rival?
Oh, yeah, we had a comedy duo, and I was the slapstick, buffoon, and I kind of still am. It was my shtick. And he kind of just said that he was the only reason why people came, and we kind of got into a really big heated argument. I may have slapped him across the face. He may have tried to choke me. And then I may have done stuff to make up for it. And that happened a few times. Anyway, that's my secret, so... Water Lady, you're up.
I can't think of anything that's really my secret.
Well,
Honestly, you could share almost anything, Sarah. We don't know much about your background.
I really hate blueberries. I don't know. You can bring up.
You could pull something out of your ass so you can tell us.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll tell this one then. During one of our journeys, we held a drinking contest. I think it was like at the very beginning of our journey.
First when we first met.
In your hometown, Thala, right?
No, this was at the festival.
Was it at the festival? That one. Oh, fuck that one.
First set.
No, that was Truth or Dare, and we got drunk.
That's true.
No,
I
this is
cheated.
like before
Way
fought
back.
in the fifth
Yeah,
grade
that
or
one.
whatever.
This is when
Yeah.
we went to rob the lady because Sudi wanted to do shit.
Yeah, and the extras on the stage, but she worked there.
And I still got away with all the money.
You did.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
In fact, I cheated. I turned my water. I drank water instead of wine.
No one can outdrink me. No one's ever outdrank me like that before. Son of a bitch. Yeah.
All is fair and
She almost got away with it too.
Expose on her and flips Serenity a gold coin. He goes, no, kudos. That's matter of fact. And I take one
You
gold
could add-
coin out of my.
You could add one gold.
no, X, take it back.
Oh no, I still you earned that. I got outsmarted.
I keep rolling, I guess.
Thank you.
I rolled a 5.
6.
Good job, Brian.
Solid roll.
Yeah, what did you roll?
What did you roll?
Oh, I got on dinner on the spoon.
Oh. Yes.
What?
Oh, what's another one?
Another secret. Okay, that's
Literally anything about yourself because you don't know anything.
That's true. At this point,
You
you don't know
could
much.
fucking take your middle name.
It's true.
I guess I don't know anybody's middle name though.
Lembo, drink your wine.
Okay. I'm telling the bottle again.
Oh my god.
half of the bar owners know me by name. Some for good reasons and some for bad reasons. Get me drunk and I'll actually spill those secrets.
Are you a prostitute?
No.
A knock comes to the door, and Sudi kind of gets up and wobbly makes her way over. She's starting to get a little into it, and opens the door and very quickly goes, "Thank you," and just takes 2 of those sandpaper bottles back in and slams the door on the guard who was just handing them over. And she just kind of hands one to you, Zill, and says, "Drink this, we'll talk." And then she goes and sits down with the other one on the couch.
I flick the thing open and I pour it in my wine glass and I start drinking.
Make another con save.
I wanna.
Sudi drinking?
Yes,
Sudi make promise.
she did.
Oh, that's the wrong bag.
Yeah.
No,
But she won't make everyone else share.
She's stunned
Ooh. Jeez.
just for a minute, but it comes. she's sitting on the couch, very.
Oh no! Oh, here's more than that's a next one.
Oh,
Okay, that's
Zill, you black out for a minute, and then come to about a minute later, and you're laying on flat on your back on the ground.
Wow.
And then you come back to consciousness and kind of sit up.
Look at this soggy for wine laughing. Like it fell over.
Left out there.
yeah, no, I blacked out. Oh no,
Secret!
oh damn, we need a re-roll.
Oh, that's right. You already told me to secret. You gotta roll again.
Rollies.
Roll another 3.
That's a 4.
That's a 5. I don't have to share a bloody secret.
3.
Oh,
Give us a good secret, lass.
Oh, bad secret. Bad secret.
I don't remember if this was my first, but I have an inkling. Remember that time when Sudi started a fighting that Alchemist wasn't an alchemist shop?
yeah.
The dwarves?
You set a lot of fires.
I am not the arsonist of the group.
I didn't start the fire, but I think I encouraged Sudi to start a small one at a time.
I started no fires.
I don't know. I can't remember. But I think I listened to the
No.
Oh no, I think that is true.
Max paid that day.
It was you paid like half of it, and the other half was relieved when you became heroes
Yeah.
of the. Yeah.
Max paid that. Ah.
Right, I take another drink of mine.
You don't even make your con save for that one.
Right, I'm just trashed now. I'm getting trashed.
Yeah, you are all effectively drunk at this point, so you can, in your sheets, if you want, mark the poisoned condition, because that's the closest thing to drunk that you can get. You have disadvantage on your ability checks and attack rolls.
Cool.
So it's really hard to lie to each other. So
I mean, I haven't been drinking throughout the
yeah, so you're fine.
Oh, so you put into it. I got 4.
I rolled a 1 too.
Right, you guys gotta share secrets, don't you? You're bloody
Next,
drunk.
do you want to go first? 'Cause I need to figure out what my secret is.
Share your secret, tattoo lady.
Come on. Oh, I mean, and I start like.
The cleanse out.
No.
They like move, right? Don't
You
they
can
move?
make a perception check with disadvantage if you want.
No.
Do you know?
They move.
You've seen them move. You don't know
I
why.
think that's not a secret. You know what I mean?
It's still a 13.
13. It's easy enough to see, even in the shadowy kind of flickery candlelight that there is around you guys right now. It's bright enough to see them with enough clarity that they are slightly shifting and wobbling in place and just kind of there. Almost like they mirror the candlelight flicker.
Okay.
Did you actually share the secret? You were just asking if you even seen them do it.
Girl, that's not my secret.
She's waiting for you to share.
I want you to go first, though.
No, actually, I was about to say the clan one at the spoken. Celeste, you're first. Sharing someone else's secret, Mom.
Wait,
No, secret.
No.
Yeah, we all kind of knew that when the Sultan when we heard about the Sultan. Oh yeah, we all knew that. I was
It's about time you listen to me.
That's me. I kind of watch a little bit. Actually, because I'm kind of
It's weird with her gray skin. It's kind of hard to see right away.
but I go. Have a crush. On the dog. I just like go with this and I hide into a pillow.
Are we all games? Let's see. Gay. 3 so far. Confirmed gay.
And more complicated than you can imagine.
Yes, we already knew that.
Exactly. She kind of keeps going on the bottle.
I don't know who that is. Okay, Dragon Lady.
Dragon.
I can call you Scaly.
I know most of your secrets, I think. I don't know. You should. In a good way.
Drink your wine, Red Lady.
You know, you could learn some fucking names.
I'll know your name. It's just more fun to say the characteristics of the person.
I could burn you.
That's way too much fun.
Yeah, I can also burn you too,
That's
anyway.
what braces you call me red. Anyway, I just want to.
At least I'll give you call you horny lady.
I would prefer, although it's not true.
No, this one.
It's so bad.
She kind of points to X.
Yeah, this one hides to bone anything with me.
That's true.
I said, well, the last guy.
Right, what's the secret?
Well, the last guy that saw me naked did end up die.
That's fine.
Not think you got her naked. The dying happened later, unrelated.
Technically correct.
Technically correct. Let's see.
I'm gonna put some more. Zill having broke that, or me knowing from playing love. Anyway.
Well, technically, other than the blue lightning dragon, that was Celeste there for that, or was that Jade when we were fighting though?
Celeste.
Or Celeste for that. So technically, so you've never seen it, and they've only ever seen me turn into the blue dragon. I'm just kind of standing there, and you blink, and I'm a black dragonborn.
Oh!
She was silver, and now she's a black dragon.
With all the facial features of the black dragonborn, I've got bigger horns and the longer snout, bigger fangs.
Bigger tits.
No, my tits are still the same size. My dick is bigger though. No, but you're fucking drunk though, and all of a sudden this black dragonborn where X was standing is standing in front of you smirking.
Alright, who's this now? Is this another person? Is you switching like positions with somebody? Where's the other person?
What's up, bunny? What's up, bunny boy?
Yeah, I picked a lot every day. I'm like, I need to like.
That's my favorite part.
So you can change the skin color.
I don't.
Her face is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have too big of horns before. These ones are big, rounded, and they come back out to like that.
I've got
Yeah.
a longer snout, and the blue scales that look here, they're more pointed. Before they look more like fins almost on my
Yeah.
back. These ones are like pointed black. Like, can I just turn around?
Because of this unique ability of hers, no one can truly be racist towards her.
And she could be more than one.
That's true.
And then you blink, and I'm back to being silver dragon. There we go.
You filthy black, blue, silver. What the fuck? So,
All dragon life.
there you go.
Yeah, and then you blink again, and I'm back being X.
I don't like that. I'm too drunk.
Really cool. I like that. I think my favorite is the blue one.
Everybody who's still playing, anything too drunk
Sucking
for
part
a
again.
dog.
Oh, I thought Celeste was just dying. It was just evolving.
Oh, nice, I got a 5.
Hey.
Nice.
What do you get?
Wow.
It's about time.
Oh, the 4.
City rolling?
She's currently drinking unless you press her to.
City, why don't you roll?
I choose to drink.
Dirty.
Come on, one roll, shooty go.
Dare you?
I wouldn't even have to tell a secret. I rolled a 1.
Oh, sorry, we're rolling again. No, no.
I can double that. She rolled a 2.
Oh, okay, but then you don't even get secrets. See, you participate, and I still get to keep your pitch. You know the street.
I'll take my participation trophy.
Have a drink.
She's still going. She's like sitting on the couch while you guys are otherwise around. Kind of at the table, passing drinks around. She's on the couch going, ah! from a distance.
Here, Rumble.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, okay, this me.
I got lucky.
So, I don't know if this is a secret, but it involves feelings. So deal with it. This slaver lady we're trying to track down. Yeah. I have a perfect book. And I'm very scared and nervous too. I also really want to meet. It's really bad, but I'm also nervous. It's a go really bad.
Is she someone you've met before? Or
Never met her.
you just know of her?
Yeah,
I think she would recognize you.
it's a possibility. Hey, I keep getting certain places.
Great! Remind me why I decided to tag along with you? I'll write my story. Never mind, I figured it out.
Do we roll?
Yeah, well,
That is a 6.
5.
Eyes another 6.
X didn't roll. Y'all are drinking. You don't even notice. Y'all are just sloshed at this point.
did you roll?
6.
Right! Now I get to tell another secret. So I rolled a bloody 1.
You're the one who wanted to play.
I want to play lives like that stupid lady over there said we should do it this way.
It is more simple. And we get to learn more about the money man.
Lives like is more bluffing.
The same of roll the dice.
You know what?
More secrets than that underwater trial.
Exactly.
Don't you think she did? Okay, while we're doing shit, I'd like to make an attempt to turn into a moonstone. Can you do that?
You turn into a black dragonborn.
What you said doesn't require anything. So that's
No,
special.
yeah.
We'll just get everything else.
Roll a d6. You have to roll a 2, a 1, or a 2.
Fuck.
Okay. I will have to look up what happens, but in the meantime, you guys continue.
Okay, let me tell a secret.
It was worth a shot. So.
I rolled a 5. You rolled a 1.
No, I rolled the 5, you rolled the 1.
It's my dice.
It says a 1 on hers. No, see, I rolled the 5.
What about it? It's switching
She
at
changed it. She changed it.
Remember, you still need my dice.
You all hear this, and you're like, huh?
Just kind of looks at you. That's a 5.
Well, I rolled the 5.
Looks like a 1, Zil.
No, that's a 5.
He does
Make a wisdom saving throw.
No, 4. I think.
Beat is 16.
Don't make me throw up his own truth.
Oh.
He went there.
And plus he does have disadvantage on the rolls.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What'd you got?
No, I haven't get the 2
Oh, yeah.
I rolled the 5, she rolled the 1, she's lying.
16 or
16.
Oh,
You have
one.
to get 16 or higher.
I'm going to
Roll a percentile die, so 2d10.
Yeah.
Mark 1 as the hundreds place and 1 as the ones place.
Let me look at your dice.
Or if you want, I can roll them here too.
Are you gonna tell me a secret?
Yeah. If you roll the hundreds, then that will work.
Just
Too.
roll a 10.
Yeah, no, that's because that's how percentile works.
Okay, fine, I rolled a 1 again.
44. You gain the compulsion to lie and deceive those around you. Should you have the opportunity to lie, you take it, thinking of yourself as a master manipulator for the next 24 hours. This is perfect.
When you live in the
But you succeed in turning into the dragon. Yep.
It hasn't been that long.
For the next, what, minute, I think almost?
Has been
It's like,
fast.
yeah, I couldn't remember what it was.
You know, you give up a few things in your life, chasing something, and you're gonna be something.
Yes, you have 10 minutes.
Stabbed in the back multiple times.
I spent most of my life not knowing the world. And then I figured it out, and it's not what I was told about. And then I figured out lots of things. Let's go on that journey. And said, oh, what am I doing?
So you have a single
And I
hole
needed to go to
this and one right.
my life is
Okay, press
better,
and
but at
hold.
least you do that shit. And we for a great purpose. I can see it.
Remember, you're not the one who rolled the one.
Oh my god,
Look over at X. X is a moonstone.
Do I notice the X or do I just see a moonstone?
You see a moonstone dragonborn there.
So I've got the horn that comes up from the nose and the horn that comes up from the head. And I'm like a pale, like turquoise color.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dope. So I see this moonstone and I go, yeah. We can walk. She would tell me to do that.
Okay.
Oh, that's all I know. We also feel well.
All that way, call it a night. You're sounding great.
Somebody tell them we know a real dragon.
We know a dragon. It's a dragon. We drink. Roll a die.
I mean, I know you know dragon. It's that dragon right there. It's shapeshifted.
No, that's a dragon. Oh, a dragon people. Like a real dragon, like really big, teeth, fiery, dragon breath, roar. Horde, in a cave, ancient being. Dragon.
You see, you can be born a dragon, or you can be a dragonborn.
Yeah, no, I get that. I just don't believe it because she drunk off her ass.
Oh, so
Yeah?
You guys know the dragon? No, you know the dragon. You weren't there when we met the dragon. Did you?
Sudi, do you have the lesser restoration on you?
Not for this. This is far more entertaining. You were at the party and you met a woman named Vasilia,
yeah.
but you don't know if she's a dragon or not.
It's accurate then. I'm kind of going.
What?
So a dragonborn. So the person for the dragon
She lived in a cave under the
separating them.
purple. How do you not know that?
Wait, I don't think they can be the same.
No, they're not. She's talking about dragonborn. That name Vesuvius. That was the name Vesuvius, right?
She lived in the catacombs, like right inside them, like under that city.
A dragonborn.
Oh, the catacombs one.
Yeah. She lived in there.
You're just having a... Caroline is loving this in real life.
X is just
I'm talking about you in real life right
X
now.
is just chilling as a moonstone dragon in this dragonborn in this balcony.
A scene coach need a kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what?
Wow! That was out of nowhere! Jeez!
Hold on. Emotional damage? Please elaborate.
Oh, you're gonna have to make me roll a run for that.
Roll!
I be so. Aww. What should we do? Who's good? Now we're Dexter? Or we have to shoot on the coach?
I think you guys should need to sober up.
I don't know. Where do we see?
You sleep on the floor.
We sleep when we are dead! Roll the dice!
I didn't roll. I'm not rolling.
Do you roll?
I tend to roll.
Okay. Roll.
6 Sudi, what did you roll?
She kind of quick picks up the die and she says, Celeste has to tell a secret.
Sudi did.
Roll.
You rolled. She's laughing it.
Don't make me read your mind.
I cast him.
Fine, I rolled a 1. What?
I want you to write down her one.
No, I want you to throw me a pen.
Oh my god.
Oh, I was thinking birth control.
There. Oh.
That is
I was thinking about me.
Fuck.
Okay.
Celeste has to tell a secret.
You also when you don't have to tell secret. This was your idea, so one
Yeah, you
little
go first.
secret. It doesn't even need to be a big secret. It can be like something you really hate, or really like to eat. Something
And it makes it easier. Everything's a secret to me with you people because I've only known you for about a few hours. So you can say anything really and I'll just accept it. And you play by the rules.
like what? Count me some.
I once slit the throats of everyone in this group, just about.
That's not a secret. We already do that.
Zilly not.
No, she did.
I came this close to slitting the throat of our dragonborn friend.
What? I'm sorry, huh?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I will go to bed. It happened in a dream, by the way. And she gets up and walks to one of the rooms and just kind of leaves.
The time she almost killed us off. Yep, that was so
Yeah.
weird. Hey.
And she said she did it in a dream.
She had this weird vengeful goddess, and the goddess made her kill us like in her dream, and so she was trying to prove herself, and she just kind of like did it, except we just kind of dream us, but it hurt us in real life.
Right.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to bed and hope I wake up alive.
Oh, also somewhere there might be a cat, or a cherub, or an imp. There's just something. If you see it, a little light guy right around. It's not. Let me know.
You would know, by the way, that Judith was currently holding him as you got on the ship.
Magical thing. He could like run. Like up here.
Right. Is there a
There are 4 doors, 2 each off to each side, and Sudi is currently standing in the doorway of one of them, kind of tipsy, leaning against the door frame with one arm. This is my
I
room.
walked for that one.
This is my room. If you need me, don't bother me till morning. Deal with it yourselves, you adults. And then she kind of turns to shut the door.
Want to hear your secret?
His hand just kind of folds open.
So you get up and go over, and she's like, fine. You want to share? She opens it up, and there's just one queen-size bed.
Oh! What? X kind of looks at her for a second and like looks like she's pondering it.
I
Like,
kill people in my dreams.
It's a shitty cookie.
I like spicy females.
I like spicy.
She was not the one to tempt with this.
Wait, what?
What'd you say?
She was not the one to tempt with this.
Whoa! What? Oh! Hold on.
She's hit on your butt.
she tried to be like, I'll kill you in my dreams, and you're like, bet? And she's like, that clearly isn't gonna work on her. Pick whatever room you want. I guess I will sleep on the couch in my home country.
No. Shoves you like back into the room and shut the door, and then I go over to like.
Not my secret. Is that I don't know. Well, I don't know my father. where I truly came from. A little louder so everyone can hear me.
No, I just said that's just.
Yeah, but you need to talk a little louder.
No, I just said it's just. You don't need to know.
Also, big food.
You also did my brother?
Well, I'm also just helping me, my darling.
Why did this whole group have family issues?
We all got daddy issues over here.
Oh, great family.
You know, in recent times, I was created by you. So I don't think I have one. So, oh,
I don't have daddy issues.
I just
I handled him.
I had like an adoptive parent, and he was pretty cool. I knew it was my real parent. I didn't know for real.
Is Lumba Jesus?
Whoa. Well, I didn't think that she just keep joking. I'm joking. I'm take it seriously. No.
Well, we're talking about families. I can tell you about my family.
Yes, please.
We're a whole family.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
am I?
that's good. Just what am I saying now? I think my relatives. They're okay.
Oh, it's like
She's a mom. Mom's good.
her mom.
So mom's now traumatized by this party.
Yeah, no, I got 4 other siblings. And they're all sisters. And they're all older than me. Actually, no. Not all older than me. I'm the oldest. They're all younger than me.
I never.
So you're used to hanging out with girls. That would be good for us.
My sisters. You know how hard it was to make sure that none of them got fucking bullied or raped or other things happened to them? I was their big brother. And they had to go to school with all these other fucking ass men? Hell no, they're not touching our sisters.
Oh, so
I hate it hanging around. Oh yeah, they're all sisters. Yeah. I made it.
I'm
This is
sorry, I
my
just-
own
I'm just
lore
counting
that I put in for
okay.
Paragon lore for families. So, all my sisters.
I'm sorry.
From-
I'm just like,
What is their name?
So,
Hold on.
Tell me about the son of
I'm about to tell you backstory details.
Siblings or my family. Lot. Not heard of that village here and there, but that's about it.
yeah, are you ready?
I'm looking for him. Wofford dead. Bob.
Oh my
Jade.
god.
Oh, that's a mom.
Jada's with the capital people.
Yeah, but like it's in
Yeah,
my
no, I
notes.
get
This
you, I
character's
get you.
not with the fucking party. Or dead.
Are you ready?
You're
I
right.
am now.
Great. Well, so my youngest sisters are twins. Morvaril, M-O...
Yeah, it's like you gotta fucking spell that, man.
Yeah. M-O-R-V-A-R-I-L
M-O-R-V-A-R.
V-A-R-R-I-L.
Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to get a keyboard I'm not used.
Sorry, it's only... Sorry.
Keep going on the story. I'm gonna be right back.
V-A-R-I-L.
Okay.
Gardenville, G-A-R-E-N-V-I-L.
V-I-L.
And those are twins.
And yes, those are my twin sisters.
Okay.
Then the next oldest is my sister Laurenville, L-O-R-E-N, Lore, L-O-R-E-N-D-I-L. And Ullaril, U-L-L-A-R-I-L. Well, I go by Zill, but my full name is Zillenville.
Whoa. Hold on. Wait a second.
Z-I-L-L-E-N-V-I-L. So, thing with herringons is that
You repeated Zill with one or two.
Zill is 2 L's. Z-I-L-L.
No, no,
The end. Yeah.
I just double. No, I'm saying when you go by Zill.
Still, it's 2 L's.
Yeah, that's what I was.
It's the first part of it.
It's like Jill.
Yeah. Jill, but with the Z. Still. So the way that it works in like Herringon culture is that when you have the last 2 letters end in like an IL or an IN or an EN, your other significant other also has to end in those. So my parents are Helenwyn and Ralnarin, so they both end in IN. So if I do end up following our culture, the man that I have to marry has to have his first name end in IN. And when you name your kids, the last 2 letters have to be at the end of every single one of your kids. So if my parents have more children than the 5 they've already had, all of my siblings will have their names end in I.
Hey,
This girl's too cool.
Yeah, it's what my family kind of left after they had my last twin, after they had my twins. They kind of left the entire culture and moved to they left to go to the Mistshire. It's by the Gemlock Sea because we're originally from the Vermont Empire. And I have to figure out exactly where I'm going to put that. Sorry for you in case you
Yeah.
left or
There's a
anything.
spy listening on us right now.
So,
You turn and Sudi is peeking through a crack in the door.
yeah.
do you know what incest that happens in this culture?
Wow.
No. Not really.
Gotta come right out and say it then. No.
I was curious because he was explaining the last name thing. Like, how the hell are you supposed to find someone and love someone if they have to have like the same last 3 letters of your name? Like, that's really like the only one you seem to share that with are your sisters. That's why I was curious.
Yeah, no, there's really not because it's usually from other Herringon clans that you usually go to find them, so there is no incest.
I'm just curious.
Fine.
So that's kind of a bit barbaric. So if you don't find somebody by the time you're 30, which I'm coming up on 30, they put you in a pit with all the other 30-year-olds who haven't found somebody to marry, and it's a fight to the death. And the last person standing gets another 5 years to find someone, and then they go in with the 30-year-olds. And it can go on like that until the day they die alone.
They turned it into Hunger Games. They become carnivores. He said, oh my god.
Hex bubbles under her breath. What a wasted opportunity, and we could just have a massive orgy.
We all seen Watership Down. Yeah. God.
Wasted opportunity.
You need baby?
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the Herringon culture. It's why my parents left and why they're never going back, and we were exiled when we said we were leaving the clan. Because, yeah, so I can marry whoever I want whenever I want, and
Oh, good.
I don't have to worry about that fighting shit. But who knows, that past could come up and bite me in the ass. Which I think it is now that I say all this.
We haven't discussed this in your backstory creation, and so the idea of a Herringon fight pit to the death. I mean,
I made my own lore behind this because there wasn't really, and this is your world created. So I'm just like, I'm gonna make some of this. Like,
no, that's fine. I will find a place to be. I will find a place where a bunch of Herringons fight to death in a pit. It will be just fine.
Made a Nephilim and made their backstory.
I
Okay,
gave
well,
him
people.
an idea, and he was like,
Well, still, this is my lore, my thing.
Oh no, there will be somewhere in the world where Herringon fight to death in a pit.
Fight pit? No, he can
Choose to start it on
fight pit to death instead of orgy pit.
If he wanted,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Hair tinge. You like
Damn, that is
Your notes are entered. You also have decided that saloon is her god, and you typed it as in like a Wild West saloon.
yeah.
You did. And I was like, I love this.
Yeah, and to go back to your point, X,
I'm listening.
when I came to
I am
the,
no longer a monster.
damn it.
when I came to the, where are we at now?
I'm just ready.
Serac Waste.
No, we're in the sewer.
You're in Shadeside.
Shadeside, that's what it is. When I came to Shadeside, I was promiscuous.
Prostitute. What did I still see?
It was somewhere.
It's been
I
a while
wasn't
since
a
that part.
prostitute per se.
Fine, hooker, whatever. He was the money man.
Had a lot of one night stands.
Well,
Bunny.
That was funny.
Slutty bunny.
Oh, bro.
let's just say I've had several nights with some rough men and had battle stars.
Oh
Is this
my god.
On this
In theory.
little chicken picture of
You
me,
think
right?
it's saloon. You're pretty sure it is, but who knows?
But I don't do that. I don't do that shit no more, which is why I have a pretty good setup with where I live now.
How close to me?
I'm bloody drunk.
Mhm.
So, unfiltered Zill talking now is, well, I sucked him off a few times when
Yep.
we got to fight.
Hooker.
That was before I moved to. Fuck is it?
The Serac Waste? This
No, I know where I raised the town.
Shadeside?
Shadeside. Why can't I remember that?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
You got the shade on the side, that's for damn sure.
Shadeside. And it was a complicated relationship, but I ended that because of the Dote Kingdom bullshit situation, which is why I need to have a bomb-ass story in the next 8 months to bring back to college, because if I don't and he shows me up, I'm never gonna hear it and I might do something that I might regret. So I have to have a good story. It's where you all come in. That I'm going to pass out promptly, and I face plant onto the ground and just pass out.
You kind of turn, walk 2 steps, and then fall over like the arm of the couch and just bam, you're into the couch, snoring face down into the cushions.
Yep.
Serenity just thinks to herself, she's not saying anything,
Yeah,
she's just thinking. Why is the only guy in our group always so chaotic?
It's because
In this instance, yes, because my alignment is chaotic. I don't think I
I
should.
just feel like it is.
Only when he's drunk. He's drunk right now, so
When you're drunk, everything gets chaotic. It doesn't really matter what.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
oh yeah, my hated rival is named Asbjorn Opine.
oh, Rick starts picking kids up and putting them in their bed.
It seems like it's bad.
As you go, I mean,
I'm chaotic, but actually.
You are?
there are 4 different rooms. Each one is outfitted with a basic chamber pot, stuff like that.
Don't even get toilets.
No, not here in the very old building. This is basically like historical monument level age stuff. This is an old building, and there is 4 rooms, but they all only have the 1 bed.
And you're like drunken me waddling around. I like really quick. One of them dressed and like, come on, it's bedtime. I like pull her in the room and me like, a chair.
Alright, we're sharing a bed. No.
I mean, you just kind of walk forward and just, boom, face first, and just you're out.
Yeah. I like lay down in bed, like I'm still alive, like.
You
slowly
fall asleep with your arm off the end of the bed, and it kind of drops and goes and rolls off.
god.
Sorry, that was a note for Zeal, not
Oh.
Are you like pull up my boots?
Oh.
Wait,
What did you say?
Yeah.
Slut.
Oh God, you are the slut check. It comes full circle.
Checking first.
No.
Roll for slut.
God, there are none in your rooms.
Are you sure? Do we get a bonus added onto this? What roll am I making?
You can make a perception check.
16.
16, you can so damn sure there's nobody else in your room.
I'm not in the room. I'm with these people.
Oh.
Roll for sluts.
Well, that would be more of an insight if you're trying to figure out which one of them are.
Oh, damn it. All right, I rolled a...
Who knows? They're all so sketchy.
You are the slut. Yeah, bedtime. I forgot to write roll like, oh yeah, buddy. But like, all my accoutrement, but I really have that.
Yeah.
I pulled my guts up.
I'm just like throwing it around, not like she wearing throwing my
You get hit with a boot off to the side. Easily enough as a monk, though, you can missile snare it and just put it down.
Grab it mid-air, but before it hits me.
You like grab on like the blue.
I pull the covers up over her. Nice and cozy. And then I pass it.
All right. You're all, for the most part, able to find a late night because you got to the Sultan's palace at close to 1 a.m. and then drank for a few hours. So the sun begins to rise part of the way through your rest, and you are all able to sleep for as long as you like. And as you find your full rest, you're looking at like 9 or 10, almost 11 in the morning here. And you're coming to. Sudi is in her room and won't come out. Anyone that goes over to talk to her, try to get her out, she's pretty much under the covers with all of the curtains pulled, going, massive hangover. Lemma, you're struggling a little bit.
Like, feeling bad.
So you're feeling it, and you woke up face first into the couch in the morning light coming in, and it's like, fuck, that's bright, but then you're mostly okay. You have a long rest, and you're able to do whatever you like for the rest of the day. You do know that eventually you would want to meet with the Sultan. He asked for you to meet with him, but that's up to you.
Everyone's fucking hungover. Look how my bag of bounce to anything delicious.
All right.
Must.
Okay.
I make everyone thanks.
Basic smell of pancakes and
Maple.
other warm food comes to you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You
Is there
are,
bacon with a 10? Can I roll for bacon?
as a modest breakfast, it's not the best bacon, but it's bacon.
I don't care. I got bacon, pancakes, hash browns, maple syrup, and orange juice.
That's another way of saying
Okay, after the call bacon, I will come out of her relay. It's just sitting on a big ass table. Next to eating chicken.
Magic bacon.
My life slowly bobbled. Oh my god. Look at the fucking table, bitch. You make adult decisions, you have adult consequences. I don't know what happened.
I feel like this is the start from a court trial. I should invest to.
You know a lot about me. So that's a plus. You really what happened. We all sang Kumbaya.
No, we didn't. You can at least tell us some stuff. I might have been drunk, but I at least know what I've talked about. These ears hear everything. Hear everything. See? I still know what I was
Just
saying.
got some cheese.
Oh, Sarah, I was telling you. It didn't. We're post in this country. Well, send the letter.
There's posts in every country.
In this country, maybe you don't have post.
Yeah, there's posts. Although I wouldn't say it's the most reliable way of sending things. Just send a sending spell. You seem like you have magic. You're a magical looking.
You don't know
creature.
nothing about me. Also, don't got that. So I'm gonna write on there.
Great. Thanks for the food, Dragon Lady.
What is your fucking name?
I told you, it's more fun to call out the personal characteristics.
X would like to
Said that last night.
him on the back.
I mean, it's easy enough. I won't make you roll. It just won't do any damage.
X. So, the name's X. Next time I'll hit you harder.
I feel like you're really good at it, you know?
I mean, I do like a hit. But
I meant in real life.
I do.
I know.
Whoever's awake and in the main area, make a perception check for me.
The nat 20!
Okay. 10.
Let me tell
Lumba and Zil. You hear from Sudi's room, very quietly and muffled, her speaking. The one few words that you catch is Judith, good, soon. What you hear is Judith, it's Sudi. I want you to know something happened, but everything's okay. Be good. We will be back soon.
But she has a sending spell. Oh,
Hey, right, my natural 20.
I do.
I want
do.
that XP. I want that sweet XP.
So,
Just like, guys,
eventually, soon after she comes out.
what?
But yeah, she comes out of the room and just kind of looks at you two staring at the door like, what?
who's Judith?
Our child.
Whose child?
Edward.
Oh god, you guys aren't sister wives, are you?
Are you... Did we decide if he is a liability yet?
No.
You'll find out who Judith is when you're not a liability.
I take a step back and it's just like, okay. So what's on tap for today?
Can we send the letter and see the result?
You need to send the letter?
Did I not really send the letter? Oh,
Why?
this week promised me right. Oh, that is true.
I think that's what she was
That is true. How do you know?
Whatever.
No reason.
I suppose you do have big ears. Yes, I reached out to Judith. She says she misses us.
Oh. We said we right.
Then begin writing.
Okay.
you dog shopping again?
I suppose. The Sultan would like to speak to some of you, though. I would prefer to not be there, but whatever of you would be willing to entertain the ruler of the nation, I suppose you could do so.
Entertain?
No.
Yes,
Entertain?
No.
I'm a great entertainer!
No.
yes, you are.
Hey, I went to school for this.
I am aware.
The ready shopping.
I suppose we can do this.
Go talk to the Sultan and the other citizens which direction they would like to go.
I'll go with you.
for the Sultan.
Alright, let me go dress. This one.
Oh, I pick up the boots from the inside and I give it to her.
Did you steal her boots?
What?
No.
Are you feeling okay?
Maybe don't write to the highly impressionable little Judith. Yes.
Then we got here and it's really warm. Then we made a new friend who looks like a bunny. She'll enjoy that.
I suppose.
And we miss her. And we're gonna beat up some bad guys and then we'll come home.
Very well. We go shopping. He just kind of starts to lead you out. She kind of walks out and leaves the door open for you.
Why I'm kind of
I suppose. And just kind of lets you tag along. She's all coddled up. So,
Hold on, I'll just get a picture.
those of you who are shopping, what would you like to look for? What are you hoping to purchase or do?
Yeah, if you want to go shopping.
I want to find a genie.
Oh. Yeah, easily enough you're able to purchase one. If you want extremely fine ones, you could pay like 7 gold and it would be like more colors, very nicely designed, very nice wood case for it, stuff like that.
Take my money.
Take it. So yeah, you can mark off the like 7 gold and you'll have a very nice Karakian painter's kit that you can give to Judith.
On the letter, I try to like draw, probably not a very good drawing, a little picture of myself.
Make
A
a
funny person looks
make a
like.
dexterity check.
Oh, great. Dexterity, what do I got? Oh, +0. We love this. My dice is no longer in my hand.
I don't know what happened there. It just folded into the ether. I saw you pick it up and start to shake it and it disappeared.
I think it was flying out, but I didn't hear it land.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Is it your sweatshirt?
It landed in my pocket.
Well,
Witchcraft. Oh my god.
We are in the Matrix, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
mean, I am a Wiccan, but that's not normally what kind of magic I do.
damn.
Whoops, what do you think you're doing with the symbols on my mirrors?
I probably were Luther.
Do that. I thought we were.
She was like, I thought they were pictures.
Oh, they're symbols from the Norse. They got lost spirits from being able to see you through your Norse and be able to do. I thought we
I didn't know you were.
Yeah, it's not a very good drawing.
What's your roll?
It's a 5.
It's a 5. It's like a stick figure and it has 2 sticks coming out of its head and like a weird, like really big, too big of a cap and teeth. And you're like, it's fucking good enough. Yeah. Anything else that you guys who are shopping want to try to get?
I'm just throwing along with the line.
All right. Well, then, while you guys are out shopping, who's gonna go talk to the Sultan?
And do the rest of us.
Yeah.
All right. So the 3 of you. Okay. So you end up kind of making your way towards the throne room under the care and guidance of one of the guards. He kind of opens the throne room door and begins to take you in. Business has already begun for the day. The Sultan is currently like already dealing with other business. But it's interesting. As you come in, there is a large metallic spider that has been killed. You see, in theory, killed, if you could say killing a robot, right? And the head has been sectioned off of the rest of the body and is being carried on kind of a long wooden piece, almost like a palanquin, but not with the actual structure. It's just a thing holding this thing because it's big and it's heavy, and there's like 4 people carrying it. And the Sultan is looking over it and speaking with the people. Anybody that would like to can make a perception check out of you 3.
We all make perception checks?
Yep, anybody that would like to. Try to get a sense of what he's saying.
12.
14, 16.
Okay. You probably clearest out of all of them would hear Karaki.
Oh, great.
So you don't understand it.
all.
Lemba, you don't really hear too much. They're speaking Karakian, and you hear bits of it. You hear, who was it after? He's in Karakian, but you would understand it to the most part. Who was it after? What do we do with it now? Fine, then just dispose of it. That kind of thing. And they kind of begin to pull it off to the side and leave you the room to approach the Sultan to some extent for an audience. He sees you all and just kind of waves them off and good, you are awake. Well, I suppose it is down to business then. Where is the rest of your group?
They went out to procure supplies for our journey into the desert.
I suppose that would be prudent of you. Well, do you feel comfortable speaking for the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Not so subtly placed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in charge.
Well, I see you've noticed the retriever.
Commit.
I'm sorry, what?
How about here?
No.
Are you familiar with these creatures?
No. I don't know. Would I be? Are these like a Karakian thing I would know?
No, these are
then-
not.
then no.
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 Well, and he kind of turns and says, "What I would like to tell you will not leave this room. Is that understood?"
Who else is in the room with us?
At this moment, a number of guards and the individuals that are taking the head away. And he just says, "Set it down and leave." And they set it down and then they leave out the room. And he turns to a bunch of the other guards and says, "You as well." And all but the one bronze-scaled dragonborn that was there the other night, standing next to the throne, are just dismissed and disappear. Looking around, he's like, "You are familiar, as you are protecting Manil, of the assassination attempts that were designed to drive a wedge between the Remote Empire and our nation here, correct?" Well, I believe that this retriever is another attempt programmed for some individual here within the palace in an attempt to capture, if not kill them. Currently, it has been killed by the guards in the late hours of the night after your arrival, but ultimately it is no match for our guard structure. We'll keep an eye out for others, but if you see any more, do not hesitate to kill the rest. They are of danger to our nation and anyone they come across. We suspect they are part of a Doke Kingdom scheme. Now, this cannot be proven, but the Doke Kingdom has a dubious history, and this is not of any recognized make from other nations. And so, given this proximity and the history of recent attacks, I would assume these are Doke Kingdom in origin. They can be programmed to find individuals, but I wonder, perhaps in time we can find a way to reprogram just the head. For now, though, there's not much that we can do, not without some research being done. Your clan-blooded friend, is she with the rest of the group? She is not here. She is not one of you, correct? Good. Okay. Well, I know she belongs to the Mahmud clan. And I understand that Belladonna is attempting to rise to power via the Relata way. It will be difficult for you to find her if she is truly undergoing this mission, as the Forbidden Oasis is difficult to find. The hidden oasis that it is tends to move around the desert, and only those that have been there before can really easily find it, or those that have been blessed in the ways of the Relat Alway would be able to find it as well. I asked you to come here because, of course, you are to deal with the slaver situation. As we discussed in the other day, you will be provided with a sandskimmer ship, and while you are seeking supplies, there will be some rations and water supplies boarded on your ship for rapid travel, and so the capability to supply yourselves will be most beneficial. But I need to share a bit of information with you that I need no others in the palace to understand or hear, and I need you to be willing to keep even from the Remont Empire, except for your Princess Emilia Remont. How much do you know of the history of my rule?
I don't know much about that's to know about.
You know that the transfer of power between the Golden Lord and myself has been a topic of discussion for quite some time. And I would hope to put these concerns at ease, at least for you and your group. And you may share this information with those that are not here. I came to this position in a sort of reluctant way. As you may have gathered, I am not the ruling type. I will do it, if required, in an effort to save and protect the people of the Wastes. But if I can be completely honest, I just want to go home. But I feel it is my responsibility to determine a worthy successor for the throne before I vacate it. As such, should your clan-blooded friend be amenable to it, I would love to speak to her and send her in pursuit of Belladonna on the Relat Alway herself. This will make it easier to find her and the oasis, and at the same time, should she wish, she may take the throne.
What if she doesn't want to?
Then I suppose I will need to find another successor. But if she proves worthy in the trials that will come with the Relat Alway, given the history that I have become aware of, I would believe that this would be an olive branch of sorts, as in taking the throne and being unpracticed in ruling, I may have acted hastily and sent a number of people to in exile from their homes and others to their death. And that is something that I will have to bear on my shoulders until the day I die. It seems that your friend Sudi is one of the people that was exiled from the Wastes, locked from her homeland, and I would imagine that that is not something that has come too easily, seeing as she has gained a position of relative respect and power within the Remont Empire. I would understand if she does not wish to remain in the Wastes that has abandoned her, but should you wish, being a clan-blooded member, gaining the blessing of the Relat Alway would give her and you the best chance at pursuing this Belladonna, or at the very least finding the oasis before her and simply laying in wait. I know she may harbor some mistrust or hatred for me, which would be truly just and due. But this is a chance, at least for me, to extend this olive branch and potentially grant her the opportunity to effect a greater change. And at the same time, as you can imagine, should she wish to ascend, it would afford me the chance to return back to my mundane existence. I used to be a vassal hand. I went into the desert with the individuals that were undertaking their own Rilat Alway. The Golden Lord's forces pursued us, and they slaughtered all that traveled in the group, yet somehow I escaped. And somehow, despite not receiving the blessing, I found the oasis. Surviving there, I unwittingly undertook the trials and received this, and kind of puts his hand through this cloud of dust, like gold dust, as that floating crown around his head. I returned home and immediately became a symbol for the revolution that had been brewing. I love my nation. I care for the people within it. But I am not a political figure by any means. I am not cut out for this. The clans bristle under my rule, and I feel every day that goes on, even as I try to do what I think is best for the general populace, power and influence is slipping from my fingers, like grains of sand from the desert itself. So, take the time to consider this. Share this information with your friend, and I will be around to speak should you be interested. But I do have this, and he pulls from his side a scroll and kind of hands it out to whoever wants it. X. It is sealed, and as you kind of break it open to look at it, it is a deed for one of the Sandskimmer ships. This is the larger version that you're aware of. That can hold more. It's a little bit slower, but it can hold quite a bit more things. It says this should be enough to carry the entirety of your party plus supplies across the desert. And your time with the Vora clan, I trust that you would not need an experienced pilot. But it will be waiting in the Barrens, where you were early evening. And just present this to the Vora clan guards that do remain there. And it has my symbol and signature there. It has all been arranged. It should be stocked and loaded for you and your group's use in your missions. Have you needed anything else of me?
Kind of not having the your eminence, we cannot speak for our clan-blooded friends.
Yes.
But we will pass on the message.
I understand.
Before we get underway, hopefully she will reach out to you, as we have yet to decide.
Should she have any will to speak with me, send her to the throne room, or send a missive, depending on if you must leave quickly. I will do what I can to speak with her and offer my sincerest apologies for the transgressions I have made, and grant her a hopeful peace in the process. But I understand if that is not possible. Now, I thank you all for your time, and I thank you all in advance for the deeds that you will do. If you have any need of me, just ask. I will be around in the palace just about every day until the day I cede the throne.
Bro.
So. He kind of
I nod my head.
nods slowly and lets you leave.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on. I nod as we start to turn around. I turn around and I kind of look back at him and go, I am sure your eminence is aware. We have been led to believe the Golden Lord is alive.
Oh, she's gonna go there.
Fuck yeah. We already got accused of treason once, and someone fucking finds out we knew about this shit and didn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
He takes the words like a punch to the gut.
No.
And he is, for a half a second, reeling at the words. And then he redoes his composure so that he doesn't, he's trying to go stone-faced again. I see. Should you reach out to Davi once again? Please send him to look into the Golden Lord's existence at this point. Do you have any other information on the Golden Lord at this time?
During our meeting with Belladonna, she was the one who informed us that he was still alive somewhere in the Zilmus Mountains, in the deep Dune Sea. We have no proof if the words are true. But she, with our history with her, and the history with the Syriac race, I have no doubt that she sleeps. She would like to see me. She would love nothing more than to see herself or someone such as the Golden Lord reascend.
What do you know of the Golden Lord at this point?
I know how he ascended into power and the history he had ruling for millennia. I was a part of the Water Clan for 7 years under his rule.
In your 7 years, did you ever meet the Golden Lord?
No, I'm not a Clan blood. I was never affronted the opportunity. I was part of some of the more skilled raiding agents for the head household of the water. But I was never allowed to attend any meetings within the signatures.
The Golden Lord cannot be permitted to live. And he just kind of waves and waves you off. Kind of letting you leave, kind of a thank you, now go.
Nod. Let them walk.
Yeah, he kind of goes as you leave and sits down on the throne, sitting on the very front, and puts his head in his hand, just kind of looks down at the floor. You kind of see the doors slowly close and the guards slowly filter back in as you exit. You're back in the palace. Just in the hallways, you can do whatever you like.
I don't check out the sites. Get on the sandstorm and almost.
Was that a surprise?
Town, find a post office, go find the same
Surprised you didn't try to read his mind.
No, that would be too
That would have
hard.
been too much.
That would have been
trying to make fish out of like us.
I know.
I think while you do that, I turn to Lembo and I go. I think she's part of the next Sultan.
Certainly. You go for it.
If you think she'll leave us.
Oh, I have no doubt that it's into the shoot.
I don't know how I mean.
Well, you weren't there. He had openly admitted before he takes me to. I don't think it's really healthy. I have no doubt the second is it. Great.
You're just abandoned. Sad happiness. Don't want her to go.
I'm not going anywhere though.
Oh, good.
I don't think X will go anywhere.
Do I still get the chicken?
That's my back from the stuff box.
Yes, we get chicken. I have no need to leave.
I'm not. Right.
As you all start to make your way out to where the sand skimmer ship would be, you end up running into the group that was shopping. Kind of slowly, you guys have finished shopping and you've made your way back towards the palace. You're able to kind of join up and head out to the sand skimmer.
What's that?
Yeah, and or the post office, whatever you want. It's easy enough to find one. Basically, they're like, you know, international. You need to send the thing internationally. Oh my god! And so they'll cost you. It'll cost you 2 gold, but you can end up sending a letter. Yeah, it's nothing for you right now, but for most people, that's a lot. So you're all able to make your way out to the sand skimmer. X is just like you remember them.
Like a fucking kid in a candy store. I'm like
You,
climbing up ropes and stuff.
you're a teenager getting your dream car, basically.
Like running my
And-
hands over the rails.
What you all see is effectively a large Polynesian warship that has what is basically 2 canoes and then struts between them so that you can stand and be there, with a large sail apparatus that sits on it to catch the wind. And it just kind of hovers roughly a foot above the ground, like a foot and a half. So you're all able to get up and onto there, but there is food in kind of crates, and there is water in barrels along the inside. Yeah.
Fucking almost crying.
I lean over and I look crispy. We got too much extra fucking shit.
Sorry, I'm getting it. My internal clock's all messed up from work.
Texas thing.
I think actually.
Texas like.
What did you discover when you spoke to the Sultan, the ruler of the land?
He wants you.
Are we?
Are we leaving?
We have. Does somebody have a spell that we can like trap ourselves in like a little cube that no one else can hear us for like 5 minutes?
Sure.
Is that sarcasm, Sudi?
Yes.
Just seriously, does someone have a spell that can do that?
Oh, I got it.
Oh yeah, you can use your mind.
You need the mind of all of us. We want to talk to
How do you know he's not lying?
We don't.
Oh, we didn't inside check and we probably shouldn't.
At all.
He seems like a trip.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm drinking your cough.
This. We can't trust him. I don't know why any of us would. He is the reason I was locked from my home. He was the reason that I had to leave behind the life that I knew and was shunted to the other nation. I do not feel comfortable trusting him.
We will go speak to them. We do not have to take his word. That's true.
I'm not going alone.
Just here to say.
This could be a trap.
We come with you.
Does he know No, he's too stupid to know who I am.
You know who?
Yeah.
He said you were part of what clan?
Then this is a trap.
The Mother clan. He used your real name.
This is a trap. I suppose I should.
What?
Thank you all for traveling me thus far,
Oh.
but we need to stay on the down low, and that seems impossible now, as he knows exactly who I am and the history available. We need to leave. We need to escape as quickly as possible, or we need to kill him. There is no way around this anymore. He needs to die. Who will help me?
You could go through
Well, why don't, Linda's right. We should just do the job we came for to do.
What will that do except for get us killed? Why wouldn't he send us on a suicide mission?
This mission we got from you.
Under his request,
They had no idea we would be the ones to it. This would have been offered to anybody who would have come along before us.
make a persuasion check. One of you can make it with advantage, or you can both make some.
I'll give you advantage. X. Do that? Can I give her advantage?
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 and a 17.
Okay. And what would you have me do? Do we undertake this mission? Risk our lives? We have lost not one but two of our companions so far.
This is dead. Besides, we have other reasons to go after these people over there. We know who's the food.
And why would you do this? Why would you do this for... You would not do this for me.
We're going after these people for me.
I can help you with this, but I need to determine who I trust. But if you think it's a good idea, X, you are an assassin, correct?
I cock my head. What's your point?
If you think I should walk into a snake's nest, then you better be walking with me.
Maybe they taste good.
Frozen.
Well, then don't bring Lemba, she'll thaw them out.
They're not fine if you roast them to a crisp.
I suppose that is true. I need to determine who else I can... I need to determine who else I might trust to bring with me.
Hey, I think you should hear him out. If shit goes sideways, I get back. But I don't think we should go in guns blazing.
I agree.
Few times we've done that, things have not gone our way.
That's just such shit.
Nobody told us that.
Yeah, we have to do
And this newfound restraint, why does it come when it is my mortal enemy?
this. We have to think this through. Very, very quickly.
Oh, yes, we do. We need a plan on how to kill him.
It is.
And what has the world done for me?
I don't know. He did too bad shit to me. And part of it kind of makes Maybe he's just kind of not a guy trying to do his fucking best. Anyone with that choice. I don't know. Maybe you should hear what he has to say. If he says bad things or only trying to hurt you, we'll fuck him up.
Fine. I'll think about talking to him.
That's what I asked him. Okay, we gotta go through these slavers or what? You should go talk to him while he's here, and then decide on a path the group chooses to take.
I want to kill Belladonna.
I don't want to start. The slavers kill Belladonna, talk to the Sultan.
Belladonna stole my sword.
He did steal your sword.
She has stabbed me in the back one too many times.
Correct? That's just stabbed me.
Yes, X.
The X is still like heading the ship, which is good.
Would you like in a round of applause?
Would you like to have a few minutes alone with your little lady friend?
Me and Big Bertha are doing just.
I don't know if I can be on this ship with her. First, we talk to the Sultan. Then, we hunt down Belladonna. We can deal with the slavers after. You have my back and I will have yours. We can make this a contract. We can make it a deal.
The simple contract we've always had. You don't fuck me, I don't fuck you. Now what I meant, X.
X is going to fuck the ship.
X is going to fuck the ship.
Sudi, we do not need a.
Why am I talking in that
I
accent?
don't know. You started doing it earlier. And
Yeah, you started.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Start speaking in the accent. Now we all lost me in the accent. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm having an identity crisis over here.
Sudi, we do not need a contract.
You are a part of our family.
You said we need to learn who to trust. You have my faith and my trust. I will follow where you choose to go.
wait a moment. Everybody make a... I gotta double check what it is.
Intimidation? Catherine Jonah first.
Yeah.
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom save? Yeah, so wisdom save, you can also willingly fail if you want.
Natural 20.
Natural
I
20.
just want to see what I get.
Write it down.
Natural 20!
I got
Oh, but hold on, so wisdom
Yeah.
wisdom saving.
Who is willingly failing?
So technically I have a minus. So
You are?
It's okay, it's a natural.
really trust me, you guys.
Willingly
question,
failing.
even though I rolled a 20, if I willingly fail, do I still get credit for that 20?
Since you're willingly failing.
I rolled a 13.
A 13. Let me check your spell save DC.
Will Sudi know if I
Yeah.
don't willingly fail? Or will she
Yeah.
know if I pass?
If you
Like-
pass, she knows.
Oh, she knows I could be lying.
Yeah.
I willingly fail. I'll sacrifice the experience. Because I love this game.
So,
I willingly
X fails, Lemma fails, Celeste fails. What do you want to do, Zil?
I fail.
You fail?
Even with like
Even trying not to, you
trying
fail?
not to. I
Okay.
fail no matter what.
And
Like, I
you
know.
succeed. So she knows that
a
you...
lot, so.
Yeah. That's the one... You're probably the one person that she'd be like, they succeeded? Who fucking cares? I need to hear from all of you right now that you will help me. I need you to tell me that you will help me with what I need. I need to be safe. I need to know that I can be protected when I go into this meeting. I need you to tell me he will not hurt me. And that you will not let him hurt anyone else. And that if it comes to it, you will help me kill him. But fine, only if it comes to it. We keep each other safe, do we not?
It's up the city. They do like, you know, the thing they do in like dog movies where they're like, oh, brother, like, you do not make the first move. God damn it!
Don't mock my accent.
Try.
It goes to
Every time we got to this country, it's like somebody returning to their home country and slowly getting their accent.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense because you were here.
I mean, that's that happened without. I mean, I wasn't born. I probably.
Well, but you spent 7 years here.
Yeah.
If you can develop an accent in like a month.
Bitches, I guess I'm speaking in an accent at some point. As long as you do not make the first move. Oh my god.
You have my words, for whatever it's worth. I will not make the first move.
I see. Shit. Moves back to the boat. Expect cooks.
Come out, give him an honest chance. If she's not bad, take it back. Of course. I have a choice between him or you. I'm not going to choose him.
Feminist girl.
You're new to the group.
Yeah, I am. Do you trust me though?
She doesn't
Alright.
trust anybody. She barely trusts herself.
I'll eat that.
How bad her trust issues are.
You're like,
So crossing the road, I probably I'll eat him with this. And I go back to
well, can I trust you, Serenity?
Oh, we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need I say more?
If we're killing somebody, it ain't gonna be good.
Yeah.
I barely know you, but
But I'll do my best to keep you alive.
Would you consider yourself a man for hire?
She's sitting like. I'm so sad.
I'm so sorry. We
She's kind of close. Would you consider yourself a man for hire?
depends in what sense. Hey, I'll put that behind me.
You're new here. I will give you.
Stop!
I will give you a wonderful story. But
Read to write.
only if you keep me alive and protect me and the rest of these people.
I got fire on one hand, magic spots on another, and my insults can cut through flesh. I'm your man.
I don't know much insults, but I can insult people as well.
Yeah,
Ah.
my insults actually big.
Oh, mine do emotional damage.
Yeah, but you kind of want actual physical damage.
Yes. Then, we have a deal. You, as the unproven member, will keep the rest of us safe as we deal with a snake, as he is a snake until proven otherwise.
Also, there's something going on with this crown. Did anyone else notice that crown on his head?
Yes, the Golden Lord had one as well. It is a crown.
I meant the little like things that were going around it.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good stuff. Identifies him as the sword. You didn't.
No, the gold particle, the magic.
That is his crown.
I'm-
Sultan gets that when they become Sultan.
I'm aware. I think my thoughts are that the crown that has the magical particles of gold around
Yes.
it are not just there for show.
Well, duh.
He's being controlled. The crown is controlling Sultan. That's what I'm trying to get at.
If I had Belladonna.
How did it do?
This is not still talking. This is literally me
This is Rafi's theory.
This is me pointing out something that could happen.
Game
X
Sorry.
would disagree based off being here for 7 years and all the reading and history she would know. Like that has been the tradition for years. It's how what after you do the road all the way, like that has always been a signifying like mark that the ruler has always had. Like that's been passed down in pictures and stories. Like they've always had a glowing crown.
I suppose you'll have to find out.
Like I'm not saying that he's
Glowing
not gonna.
crown, yes,
he's-
but the particles and the magic around it.
That's a possibility, but like no one like that's how long.
I'm just saying, look at the real world. Like people have parliament whispering. People have had parliament and the church and other things whispering in people's ears to control the things that
Yeah.
they want, and the king does it because he says it's a part of the religion. So we're gonna do it. That's my feel.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, yeah, I'm sure the way this fucked up man thinks sometimes it's a real possibility, but like, there's literally nothing in the history of any of
What you know.
well, what the characters would know that it would be a mind control crown. Like that's just something in the stories, in their traditions of how this people. You said you were from Sierra Leone.
No, I'm not. I moved here to go to the college I want to go.
Oh,
So I've
okay.
only been in the Sierra Place for about a year.
Oh,
Has there been any change
Like,
in this tradition?
okay. I'll make a history check. You see me make a history check?
The Sudi can as well.
But this was me just thinking in theory. Zil wasn't saying.
Oh. I mean, if
This is your theory. I'm
Anyway, we can continue.
Okay.
Go, you can make a history check for
13.
13. Let me continue on and I will tell you what you have figured out. Or the piece of information that you would know. But otherwise, you're at your sand skimmer ship. You, on this one, you have the ballista. There is a single ballista mounted at the front.
After that, I haven't seen what these babies ears. Just like rubbing it.
It's uncomfortable for the rest of you. You're like,
Yep.
Hey, yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Question.
Yeah.
You seem to really love these ships, and you had a great time living here and doing all this stuff on these ships, right?
Yep.
How could you end up in Vermont then? When you leave the West, how long? I don't think we ever covered this. How did you get from this pirate life in the Sound Seas to Vermont?
No one's cared to ever ask me that.
Oh, I'm not carrying. I'm asking. How'd you get there?
Carrying.
What the hell?
I'm carrying. Carrying.
I didn't have that right to my story. I'm still writing that part. The run was gone. I went to the grocery store and I just got lost in everything.
Okay, Jack Sparrow.
I got some milk and everything.
Really dumb.
Went out for some cigarettes.
What's the wrong dog?
And next thing I know, I'm in another country.
What's the wrong dog?
So what's the room? We'll discuss that in a later time. Okay. To be on that 24 hours. Bless you.
doing
Are we going in?
here. That's
Yeah.
you and Sudi have not heard of too much variation. The Golden Lord, as Sudi would attest, does also or did also have a similar crown. Golden dust floating, though his was a different design, aesthetically speaking. He is said to have had that same crown and have ruled in a relatively similar manner. Level-headed, with changes of personality and perspective being their own thing that happens over time. However, the thing that you would realize, X, then again, make an intelligence check for me.
Intelligence. Oh.
13.
13? Cool. You know that the Golden Lord, according to all recorded history, has been or had been ruling for just shy of 3,000 years.
Old news. Next.
Yep. Just shy of 3,000 years, which is not long. Even elves will usually only live to 700 something.
So, Sudi, you going to the palace?
I suppose so. Quick, tell me your best poison. That you have on you.
Putting my book back. Pulls out some scorch blood toxin and some assassin's blood. I have two options. I got the painful one, option A. Option B, the other painful.
Which one is more painful? Probably the scorch blood.
Probably option A.
If it comes down to it, use that one. But fine, off we go, I suppose. You kind of slowly make your way back to the palace. Lemba,
Yup.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God. Oh, I'm going to be fine. I'll just make it nice. Yeah, that's just 16.
Okay. Cool.
Why just me?
Something.
Failed.
Is that because she's still a fly?
Oh,
No.
Okay. Alright. We're walking back.
Yeah, you all slowly make your way back to the palace. At this point, it's well past noon. The sun is relatively high in the sky and starting to set. Really not much else. You get to the very edge of the palace until Sudi stops in her footsteps. She's been kind of sagging back behind the group for quite some time now. She stops in her tracks. We're going to come find you. And when I kill you, it will be very big. Fine, we'll go speak to the Sultan. On, go up the stairs.
okay.
You make your way up the stairs and towards the Sultan's chambers. That's where we're going to leave off for